She doesn't look horse-like enough, in my opinion.
Retard alert! Retard alert!
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Brittany.
Oh my God.
So this is another person that's a real sensitive Sally that thinks that they have the ability to take down anybody that's making fun of them. Okay. So here we go. We're starting off here. This is the defense that Chrissie Mayr and her acolytes, her janitorial squad, are using. Okay. Which is that she's a Christian and she's being canceled for her righteousness, her Christian example, being a role model and clean cut and all this. So John Delaroy is here, head janitor on staff. Now you guys are canceling Chrissie Mayr. I do note she just got confirmed Catholic.
Oh,
it's almost like this is a leftist anti-Christian mob.
Ash.
As though can determine who's a Christian and who's not. So Andy, by the way, is also a confirmed Catholic, born and raised. Is John denying his religion?
And look at this, by the way.
A Christian since the day I was born. I was baptized at age 13. I've been a youth minister from the time I was 14 to the time I was in my early 20s. But John denies that I'm a Christian because he's the arbiter of who's a Christian and who's not, and whose intentions are this and that.
We were censored. And look, I just wrote, Ash, as of an hour ago, I wrote, shut the fuck up, John, because look what he said here.
Yeah. The pressure of the cancel mob finally got to cornering. It was nonstop for nearly a month. He took our livelihood away, John. Like, he said that he's going to take everything from us, John.
Fuck John in his fucking face. He's a retard fucking loser.
I don't feel bad for John. I don't feel bad for Jer. These people are scum. And to pretend that this is an anti-Christian conspiracy and everyone calling out Jeremy and everyone calling out Chrissy are demonic agents and it's an anti-Christian conspiracy, stop it. But he continues, right? He just has to inject himself into this and try and frame it in this way, all right? So he says, I do note they're now going full tilt cancel on Chrissie Mayr. She recently got confirmed Catholic. The common denominator is these influencers who got huge followings and made it off of being anti-woke, want Christians dead, just like the left does. Who said that?
Okay.
Did Gary of Nerdrotic say that?
John.
Did I say that?
John.
Did Andy say that?
John,
Who said that?
John is actually one of the biggest mongoloids on the platform. John,
no, he really
you're
is.
a fucking retard and just shut your mouth.
I just want to show everybody who the Christian is here. Who's going to police who's a real Christian and who's not. Go to the next slide.
Guess.
Oh, it's furry porn on the timeline. It's Pokemon porn on the timeline, John. Holier than thou, righteous Christian John. And here we have Chrissie Mayr, blasphemy, adopting the iconography of the Virgin Mary as though she's sinless, as though she's the mother of God. And Chrissy has no excuse for this blasphemy. She went through RCIA. She went through all of the Catholic schooling in order to be confirmed. She knows right well this is wrong. But she continues to blaspheme against the Virgin Mary, the mother of our Savior, Jesus Christ, and then tell everybody else that she's the real Christian and she's being canceled for her righteousness and her holy example. I call fucking bullshit. I really do.
Well, and John is obviously trying to, counter signal Christ. By defending Chrissie Mayr for doing this. He's actually
he's actually the real demon in this situation.
100%.
I think he's been possessed by the devil with this blasphemous content. Okay, continuing on. We see here, this is Chrissie Mayr's Catholic confirmation. I'm not kidding. This is the actual thumbnail she put out for her Catholic confirmation. Look at it. Look at the cleavage, folks, that she's got on display. Did you not learn about modesty in RCIA? Did you not learn about not inspiring the brothers to lust? You're wearing a cheetah print low-cut top during your Catholic confirmation journey video. But yeah, this isn't totally a grift at all. This isn't a simp thirst trap in order to validate online Christians that aren't real Christians into giving you money and simping for you. No. This is a real serious, pious, holy, blessed woman that we're dealing with.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Give me a fucking break. So here she is lying about Jesus and lying about lying on the name of Jesus. Let's have a look.
Wow.
Oh, we got Anger McFadden for 25
subs. Let's fucking go, Anger McFadden. Thank you so much. And Pedro is the menace for a pack it up saying, Nossa Senora will not be mocked. Fuck yeah. Big support. Thanks, bro.
Starts, why did you lie about not knowing the drama? Why did you say Jesus supports flagging? I never said Jesus supports flagging.
You did. You said Jesus supports deplatforming. Play it. Here you go.
Okay.
Here you go.
JCD, does Jesus Christ support deplatforming? You know what? I guess Jesus Christ would support deplatforming people who did not adhere to the Bible.
Liar alert! Liar alert! Liar alert! Is that Christian behavior? To lie about something you actually said on video literally a couple days ago? But not only that, to put words in the name of Jesus Christ, like to put words in the mouth of Jesus Christ, to add to the Bible. What the book of Revelation says is those who add or take away from the word of God, their names will be subtracted from the book of life, Chrissy. You're a blasphemer and you're a liar. By the way, let's hear what Melanie Mack has to say about liars.
But exposing Jeremy for being a scammer, dirtbag, all these things is against the Bible?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Apparently so.
Next clip. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, the Bible. Yeah, we're anti the Bible.
Listen to what, because we just heard Chrissy tell a full-on whopper, a full-on fib, a lie in 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Melanie, tell us what we should do with liars, Mel.
I do know what people have said about him regarding me is lies. So why am I going to look into anything else that when they've already got a track record of lying?
Oh. So we shouldn't trust anything somebody who lies once said. Huh. I wonder if we're going to see Chrissy lie more and more and more, huh, Mel?
By the way, the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Chat spamming that I had to say it.
So, Chrissie Mayr, the day after her disastrous interview with Melanie Mack, where she was grifting off of the Bible and how she's this wonderful Catholic woman and Jeremy has to be defended because that's what Jesus would want, decides to platform a porn star in an interview. And not just any porn star, but a porn star that does cuckold pornography. Nikki Huntsman. Husband gets cucked in 4K. This is the title of one of her adult films.
Oh my God.
Great example for the youth. Let's have a look at another one of the titles of one of this disgusting woman's videos. Female to male threesome with Nikki Huntsman.
Oh my God.
This is what Chrissie Mayr is promoting on her show. I clipped up this interview. This is one of the craziest, most disgusting interviews I've ever heard.
Oh no, but Ash, this is the woman who's gonna tell you, me, and all of our chat what the Bible is meant for, what religious people actually stand for. Hey, John Della Rose, you fucking bum. This is what you support right now, by the way. You fucking loser.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Nightmare. Thank you guys for
Nightmare.
What a nightmare this really is. A very fitting title. By the way, do you see in the background again the blasphemy? There's Chrissie Mayr as the Virgin Mary again.
There we go. Yeah, exactly.
Right there. Do you see that candle on the left-hand side? Yeah.
Fucking good one. Blasphemy. Fucking hilarious.
in. We have a fabulous guest today in studio. But before I bring
By the way, her mic is peaking. Do you hear that? Listen.
We have a fabulous guest today in studio.
What is this, AM radio in 1996?
But before I bring her on, I have to just say a quick something.
How?
I have to acknowledge.
Or is
the
that
stream
her
I had.
actually as Jesus Christ? Either way, it's a total disaster.
No,
I think she might have actually.
Dude, no, look. Yeah, is that Jesus? Come on, that's like an actress. Pretend. I don't even know what the fuck.
Well, that's Chrissy's face on either a representation of Jesus or Mary.
You meant the
totally
actual
up
thing
to
she put on
date
top.
on the Catholic iconography here.
Yeah.
But it's blasphemous either way.
Mm-hmm.
Last night,
No, Ash, that's Gina Carano on Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's Gina Carano. Yo.
had on my friend
but the Bible and yeah.
Melanie Mack. I had her on to talk about my recent conversion to Catholicism, and I was like, let's talk about faith and your marriage. And to be honest, I was not up to date on all of the quartering
Now
drama.
that's a lie.
And
We're going to find out in the next segment that she knew everything, that Nina Infinity had explained everything to her 2 weeks prior. And we're going to find out that Camelot, in DMs with Camelot, Chrissie Mayr admitted going into it that she knew what was going on and she wanted to capitalize on the drama for viewership and money. Okay. So we're going to find out that this was all lies. Just saying.
this to me is like, and trust me, I've spent most of the day, hours on the phone with different friends who've been filling me in on everything I should have known.
And then you still swept
weeks ago.
on Sunday. And you did know weeks ago. And you lied about it.
Buddy, how is your audio this terrible?
I talked to Venti for about an hour. I talked to Nina Infinity. I talked to a bunch of friends.
You lied to all your friends. Sure.
And it is so much worse than I realized. And it
But
was
what she
my
was
job as an
angling for here, by the way, was another stream where she was able to sit the fence. Oh, I'm hearing out both sides and collect this big bag of money. That's what she was trying to do. It didn't really work out how she thought.
Sorry, Chrissy.
Viewer to kind of hold myself to a higher standard, and I should have known the full extent of all this drama, and I didn't.
Did know.
So
you did know.
So now I understand why everybody.
So when you get it, you should go, well, fuck Mel. I hope she burns. She's a bitch.
Feels the way they do, but
Whoa.
now I understand why everybody feels the way they do.
Do ya?
But
So you understood why everybody feels the way they did, but then you were condescending and said in the video on Sunday that you felt bullied into doing it? Why is she like this? Why is she so disingenuous? Why is she such a liar? What's wrong with her?
This is why everyone stopped working with her, bro.
our dear guest tonight is not aware of this drama and has
So
no
we have
clue.
to show
Our dear
respect
guest. It's
to
a
this
fucking
porn star.
whore. Who
She's a
cares?
whore. She's an OF whore.
So it wouldn't be fair to talk about it with you. So I will be talking about this in depth on Sunday. My show sim.
Like, do you hear this audio? Like, do you hear what I'm fucking saying? How, like, it's like crackly?
It's garbage.
Podcast. It'll be 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna have Brittany
Is it
Venti
too loud,
on.
folks?
Camelot's
Like, do you
gonna be
guys-
on. Maybe a couple of other
Camelot
guests.
was not, in fact, on because Chrissy lied to him multiple times, and it was just too manipulative and too dishonest.
We will be
The audio is as clear as her soul, someone said.
going through
It's demon static, they're saying.
all the quartering stuff in more detail, and I'll be addressing it
didn't,
more
in
fully. So I don't
fact,
want you
really
guys to
go
feel
over
like
any
I'm
of
just
it.
ignoring you.
You were
So-
ignoring us, and you scammed us.
Yep. Without further ado, let's bring on our guest. Oh my God, we're gonna have to remind me how we even met. But she's so multi-talented. I had a feeling.
Multi-talented. She takes
can
it up
take
the
it up her
ass.
ass, her vag. She has a mean fucking blower. I hear her ear holes aren't too bad fucking either. She eats ass, drinks piss. Then we got Casino Tolerator for 52 subs.
Let's go. Thank you, Tolerator. What's going on, bro? How are you? Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Holy shit, big support today, hey, Ash?
She's so multi-talented. She is an adult film star.
Yeah.
Now a stand-up comedian, a podcast.
Stop.
Right.
Stop.
By the way, she does stand-up comedy naked. Just to be honest.
Oh.
With all of you.
It's like, remember that naked news
Mhm.
on City TV, and you're like, that's nuts.
Yes, you're a cosplayer, a voiceover
A
artist.
cosplayer.
Cosplay.
She puts on skimpy outfits. She's multi-talented.
Grimy.
Come on.
He's a cosplayer. Blushy Bob for 5
By the way,
subs.
she's a voice actor. The story of her voice acting is that there was some guy with an independent game who wanted porn stars to voice whores in his game because he thought it would build buzz. So he hired a bunch of whores to voice act. Just that's the extent of her voice acting prowess, by the way. Just to let you all know.
Sure. Yeah.
A gamer. You know her, you love her, and if you don't, you should.
No,
Nikki
we
Huntsman
don't love
is here.
her. We don't.
Ew.
Holy shit. How did she become a fucking porn
Oh my
star?
God.
The bar is low, folks. The bar is low. But here we have traditional Catholic woman, spreader of the gospel news, Chrissie Mayr, promoting a porn star to her audience of thirsty simps so they give her money. That's what this is going on right now.
Okay, Chrissie Mayr needs to fucking get fucked.
And you started in the adult industry, right?
Yeah, when I was 20 years old, so 14.
What a great role model. What a great role model for all the little girls out there, all of the Catholic girls that are watching this. Yep, just sell your body at age 20 to a bunch of fucking porno producers. And she's going to talk about how positive this experience was for her, and Chrissy's not going to provide pushback for shit. Okay?
The adult industry, right?
Yeah, when I was 20 years old, so 14
20 years
ago.
old?
Yeah.
That you were not 21 yet.
Not yet.
Not even old enough to drink.
Okay.
But old enough to suck cock on camera. Yeah.
Okay, you can't just make a Bible stream and then this stream right after.
Oh, I know.
Or
she
you're
thinks
just
she can.
Oh, okay. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a Bible hand and a goon hand.
Oh my God. That's...
You only need one hand to hold the Bible, and you can goon with the other to this whore.
Is that illegal?
You can start at 18.
Okay. Wow. That just seems so young to me. Okay.
It's
I have
very
so
young.
many questions.
It's so weird that you're allowed to drink before you're allowed to start pornography.
Right.
That's just one of the things.
But you're not.
She
You
fucked
just
that
said
up.
the
She
complete
fucked it up.
opposite.
Yeah, she fucked it up.
Well,
She's on drugs.
She's not the brightest.
Come
Is
on.
she? She's drinking. It looks like a White Claw there.
Listen, the most protein she gets is from the fucking cum she guzzles from fucking black dick.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind blowing to me.
And I'm sure I'm going to get people in the chat being like, Chrissy, you're a Catholic. You should not have someone on as a new Catholic. How dare you have somebody on who
I'm a Christian
who is in the adult
so I don't want to hear
Yeah,
it.
she's a Christian, right? What does being a Christian actually mean at this point?
It doesn't mean shit, bro.
But then it's like, how can John Delarose and Chrissie Mayr say we're not Christian? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like this is like you're accepting a literal prostitute onto your program and holding her up as a Christian example of an acceptable Christian lifestyle. But then everyone who criticizes you, Jeremy or Melanie Mack, is not a Christian and are living a wrong life. Like, fuck you and fuck this whore.
Come on.
But here's the thing: is like I'm not here to like
Practicing
judge you.
Christian. She's not here to judge, She's here to judge us, judge Brittany, judge the cast of Friday Night Tights. But she's not here to judge a literal whore and tell her that she ought to repent of her lifestyle. By the way, it's not on you to judge, right? Ultimately, the judgment belongs to Christ, and he'll probably cast this harlot into hell for her many sins, right? Most likely, based on what we've read in the good book. But it's your job as a Christian to seek and save the lost. It's your job to call her to repentance. And if she's sinning, say, listen, you're sinning. This isn't right. You're going against the Bible. You're going to end up in hell if you continue acting in this way. Why is it okay for Melanie Mack to call homosexuals to repent, but you're not allowed to call this literal whore to repent?
Yeah.
Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, exactly, man. It's ridiculous.
In false hope. It's fucking sickening, but this is what Chrissy believes in. This is how Chrissy makes her money, you see? This is how the whole network operates, is off of these lonely parasocial simps. And it may not be that they're selling pictures of their body, but they're selling this idea that you're their friend, or there's a potential to have a relationship or some sort of flirtatious dynamic. It's twisted shit. It's the same thing when she was interviewing Mel, and Mel said, like, I lost thousands of followers and financial supporters when I revealed that I was married, because that destroys the illusion, you see?
I do. Like, I'm going to put a pin.
We can go into religion.
I want to talk about religion. The E4E9s still sweeping for Jeremy. What we want an answer. Oh, okay. Maybe E4E did not hear me at the top of the program, where I very much said I have learned about the extent to which how bad all the things Jeremy.
You already knew, and you're lying, and then you swept on your second appearance as well. So.
Jeremy was doing, and I guess is still doing. It's so horrible. It's so much worse than I thought. I had maybe some clue. I had really no concept of how bad it really was, and
you did though.
You
were told.
Sweeping.
You were told.
Not doing any of the things people think I am doing, and I will very much go into excruciating detail about all this.
And then say a bunch of lies.
You went into extreme detail, everybody, dodging all responsibility, making a million excuses, but we'll get there. But let's finish off this.
Yep.
Sunday on Simcast at 9 p.m. with Brittany Venti and Camelot. But thank you for the super chat. E4E9 says, Chrissy, are you still standing with Team Cuck? You'll have to be more specific than that. Who's
Come
Team
on!
Cuck?
You just said you got up to speed on all of this stuff, and you now know, but you don't know what Team Cuck means, right? You have no idea. Stop it! It's insufferable, obviously.
And even now, they're not huge fans of my life choices.
I can't imagine why. Yeah.
People are still like, fake Christian. What the fuck?
I don't know that that's even a real person.
Oh, stop. So Chrissy's now saying it's bots, that no real person could ever have the take that a porn star isn't a real Christian. Like, just stop. It's so disingenuous. This is the gaslighting that she does that's so infuriating. It's such an obvious lie.
Yo, dude.
There's so many haters in the comments.
They might be bots, Nikki.
Yeah,
no, I don't think they're bots. I just think that they're not very educated.
They're not educated, you know. Oh, man.
What are we doing? This doesn't even feel real, dude.
Oh, well, that's okay. I hope everyone.
Chrissy, are you going to correct her that they actually are educated on the scriptures and that sexual immorality is wrong? That sex is supposed to be between husband and wife, not a woman and 100 black guys over the course of a week? Like, what are we talking about here?
They still upset about my stream last night. Tunes in Sunday.
Chrissy, we're children of ball.
Tune in Sunday to get angrier and see more contradictions.
Somebody just said that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Titus 1:6 should read it out for the audience. Is that a Bible verse? I don't think Titus is.
She's never heard of the book of Titus, folks. She's never heard of the book of Titus, but she is the Christian authority, everybody. Okay, sure thing, Chrissy. Sure thing. Let's try and hold it together during this. But I'm going to say this right now. She actually is going to be funny in about a minute, okay? I'm not going to lie. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Put a Jew in my oven.
But that's
whoa, buddy! Whoa, buddy!
I mean, that's...
Wait a minute, Gabe. No! She's horny for Jews! Oh my god.
That
Oh
was
boy.
What men all
Everyone's saying redemption in chat.
She's gonna go hard. She's gonna go hard here in a sec.
want to hear. Put a Jew in my oven. Oh my gosh, Nikki slash Shanna, you're an absolute delight.
They say that German comedians aren't funny, and all the Jews still want to come in my gas chamber.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Gabe?
Whoa.
Thoughts?
Whoa.
Oh
I've swallowed so many Jews that I nicknamed my mouth the Swallowcost.
This
No! No! Swallow cost alert! Swallow cost alert! She's drinking Jewish cum! She loves it!
If H3 and Hila are watching this segment, because they watch it sometimes, they're going to lose their minds. I think H3 is going to sue her for this, by the way.
swallow cost.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I've swallowed so many.
That's my dad would probably be a big fan of that. My dad was
What?
German.
What the? Oh, okay.
I'm German, but I'm a shiksa. I date so many Jews, and it's just
Oh!
a shame that I've killed so
I'm-
many. But
I'm not. Is anyone else surprised that a lady in the adult industry is dating so many Jews? I'm shocked, to be honest.
Not sure what you mean about that, Ash.
This is great stuff.
Okay. This is turning into something fucking crazy.
I just can't stop giving him
It wasn't
blowjobs.
your fault.
Imagine being a new viewer to our show. Like, you're like, oh, the kick front page. What's
She's
this show?
giving Jews blowjobs.
Whoa!
Oh, it was
I just can't stop giving him blowjobs. I love sucking him off. I've swallowed so many Jews. I named my mouth the Swallowcost.
Oh my gosh. Yes, today I finally understood the lore.
That's the orange emoji.
So this
Oh, she's asking about the oranges. What are the oranges about? Why don't you enlighten us, Chrissy? What are the oranges for?
guy quartering, which all of this drama
The orange is fucking.
is
Having
about.
to explain
he's
quartering to
apparently-
this bimbo. The quartering lore.
is stealing content from people. He'll take a video and then just record it and then like record himself like just at the top of the video being like just saying something but then playing somebody else's content, which is wrong, which is bad. I feel like that goes without saying, but there's this video that was going around. It's him going, what are these oranges for? Or like, well, she's doing something. What are the oranges for? Then that's it. That's all he says. And then it cuts to this woman, I think like making a big pork, like cooking it in a pan with a bunch of oranges.
Okay. When someone explains it, it gets really boring.
It's very autistic. Like, just wait. You're going to die
Yeah.
when you hear her reaction.
Okay.
And she's like this cute girl, like cooking. And that's it. And like, that's the whole video.
Oh,
So that's where the orange inside joke is from.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
That is the reaction you should have.
That
to be
was your
real.
Catholic podcast, sire. Okay. So now we're going to my personal favorite folder. Oh, wait. We have one more bonus thing, actually.
Okay.
So here we have a story from our favorite whore, Ethan Ralph's girlfriend and future wife, Scarlett Hampton. And Scarlett Hampton has a little bit of a story to tell us about Chrissie Mayr. Let's hear our Catholic TradCon hero here.
Chrissie Mayr wanted to give me her motor bunny. She wanted me to buy it, but those things are loud. They're like a weed whacker. And when you live in a city, you can't have a weed
Chrissie
whacker. You're not
Mayr
around
The
was
motor
trying
bunny.
to sell her used sex toys to Scar.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Sell?
Whoa, buddy!
Hang
Chrissy,
on.
Chrissy's garage sale, where she sells her used vibrators to
Stop
other
it.
whores.
Stop it.
Well, don't you have a husband, Chrissy? Wow.
pond where you can just
Remember,
whack
it's
weeds
a
at people.
sin though, by the way, when men jerk off, but when Chrissy blasts herself with a sex toy, that's totally okay in the eyes of the Lord.
Also selling it?
used sex toys.
Maybe she'll be able
Speaking
to
of-
sell it to some simp out there. I don't know, but whoa.
Ew. Ugh. Ugh. That's
Okay, so
disgusting,
now
bro.
we're moving on to my favorite folder, which is called Chrissy New. And this is where we're going to completely destroy Chrissie Mayr's entire narrative. So you'll see here a live stream on Nina Infinity's channel dated April 22nd, 2026. And you can see there's Nina Infinity, there's Chrissy, there's Verbal Riot. And wait, what's that on screen? What's that up there? Why? It's the quartering melting down on Twitter about how he's going to scalp Stuttering Craig and destroy everybody. Sounds like maybe Chrissy lied. Sounds like maybe Chrissy knew. But just to remove any shadow of a doubt, here we have the live stream clipped up where Chrissy is told pretty much the entire lore of everything that went down 2 weeks before the live stream.
Okay.
Chrissy knew.
People lie here and there, but to like your whole story is a lie. I just can't imagine how stressful that is to keep up.
Really?
There's too many.
The cosmic divine irony of Chrissy saying that. You know, Chrissy, yeah, it is
actually
tough.
poetic,
It is
bro.
tough. It is tough when you're lying like that, isn't it, Chrissy? Isn't it? It must be really stressful going through what you're going through now because you lied and lied and lied to so many people and you've had to twist and contort yourself in so many different ways that you can't even keep the lies straight and you've been completely exposed. Gee, that would be stressful, huh? Fast forward 2 weeks. This is crazy.
Like internet detectives, man, to like tell these big lies and think you're going to get away with it, man.
Yes.
Tell them. Tell them, Verbal Riot. The cosmic divine irony of all of this.
But the funny thing with Jared's lies and Chrissy lies and Mel's lies, it's like they're not even like gay-oppish enough to be like kind of hidden and like you find out through a leak months ago. It's instantaneously destroyed.
This is a retroactive feltoning from God for what Chrissy has done. I really believe that.
Oh, yeah.
People are going to find out. There's an art to grifting, man, and the good ones.
Yeah,
the good
just
ones,
ask-
you can't even tell they're doing it.
Just ask the quartering.
Nina's been badass about this whole situation too. Props to Nina Infinity.
It's definitely an
Quartering is a
For
bad
real.
grifter.
Exactly.
I love how everyone just hates him. Like everyone's like quartering. Oh fuck quartering.
Because it's like once you lose that art.
Oh my god!
Oh, we're on the outs, Chrissy. We're on the
This
outs.
is April 22nd, 2 weeks before the stream, where she claimed to know nothing. She didn't even have a passing familiarity with any of it. She's like, I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Her and Nina and the quartering got into a
guys
whole
are
thing,
beefing?
man.
Why are you guys beefing?
Because he lied about me, and then he was he's just a complete grifter that turned went against everything he was ever claiming to be, which was like free speach and wanting to.
I really don't like him lying about you because I heard that
Okay, so it's like okay.
he maybe copy struck some
Wait,
channel.
wait.
She knew.
She knew before Nina told her.
She knew before Nina even told
you
her,
fucking-
Andy.
I thought Nina told her.
Knew.
No.
She knew. She brought it up. But when it came time for Melanie Mack to come on, she didn't know a single thing.
My God.
She knew.
Because
Chrissy
they were
knew.
supposedly like lying about his wife or something. But
Wait, you knew the
She
whole.
knew.
We didn't lie
she knew
about
the whole-
anyone's wife. Let's
She
be
knew
real.
the whole lore. She knew the whole lore.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm also not. I'm not up on it.
Oh, but she knows, but she doesn't know. That's
my
real convenient. But now Nina's going to educate you. Verbal Riot's going to educate you on the stream publicly. And then Nina's also going to tell us that privately this call continued for like another hour. And they gave you the receipts of everything privately as well, beyond even what this is. And then you lied and pretended you had no idea 2 weeks later. Do you have Alzheimer's? Like, are you a dementia patient?
No, but look,
Like,
if Nina had told her, You can go, she wasn't paying attention or she forgot. She bringing it up to Nina makes this a billion times crazier.
I couldn't even believe what I was clipping up yesterday.
Oh,
I really couldn't.
My God.
So
Yeah,
he tried to get a lot of channels deplatformed and because I'm surprised he hasn't gone after Brittany Venti. Like I'm shocked.
Because now
I think it's
he can't like call his fucking rep and go, could you get these 9 other channels? Be like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Because she's
been
just
relentless, man.
She's too big. I think she's just too big for him to try and take
Well, and also everyone's like looking at this now, right?
down.
Well,
And I
he
think-
did tweet recently. I don't know if this is today about that he is going to start going after the people that.
Wait.
Oh, so you know a lot more than you let on. Yeah, she knew everything. Yeah.
I'm mad we didn't start with this, honestly.
I know. I wanted to start the whole show with this. I'm not gonna lie.
On Wednesday, we just give a brief.
I hope people still see this. You know,
everyone, please clip this and put it on YouTube and Twitter.
There's still almost 10,000 people watching.
Not enough.
So I don't think she's gonna escape consequences here. Yeah.
Oh my God, is he doing it today? And that's why I did my stream on Rumble, because I was like, I'm not going to talk about him on freaking YouTube.
So
let me send
Nina was so worried about getting deplatformed that she streamed on Rumble instead of YouTube. And she told Chrissy this. And Nina Infinity is not a drama monger. She's not a troll. She's trying her best to have integrity and be a respectable political commentator. You know, that's what she's trying to do. So like, I would take the things that she says seriously, but Chrissy's going to pretend like she never heard any of this or that it was all lies.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? After the show's done, Ash, I'm going to clip this segment and put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
On my Twitter immediately, because I kind of actually feel bad we didn't start with this. I thought it was like Nina told her and then she forgot and be like, it's an easy out to say she forgot.
No.
I'm actually losing it.
Yeah, but Venti just put out another video, like, I think yesterday.
By the way, this makes Chrissy's like Sunday stream 10 times worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, it does.
I saw her video yesterday. Yeah, he's scared of her. I think he is. I think
Dude, I'm scared of her, man. I would never want to get Brittany Venti angry.
We're friends.
Oh,
I would never want to piss that girl off ever.
Then, Chrissy, why did you lie about Brittany Venti and make an enemy of her, Chrissy? Why did you do that then? It's crazy. It's crazy watching this back in hindsight.
I don't even know what to say. I'm like, whoa.
True, you don't want to be on Brittany Venti's bad side.
No wonder Nina's so pissed off.
This is
My
this
turtle
is like
beat
the
on her,
ultimate
like-
cosmic karma and foreshadowing of everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's actually scary. Like, you couldn't have scripted this up any better to destroy Chrissy and her narratives.
No, because now I know why Nina was so pissed, bro.
Well, yeah.
Last summer or 2 summers ago.
And by the way, again, Nina has been amazing about this whole situation, you know?
And
that girl has weaponized her autism, man. Like, I'm telling you.
Oh no. Okay, let's share these before Jeremy drunk deletes these tweets.
Okay.
Here we go. So now Jeremy's drunken crash out is being shared live to Chrissy. But she didn't know anything about any of this, guys. Not even a passing familiarity with what's going on at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Let's see.
It's so sad because I liked him.
Never.
I know Meme Copium.
Yeah, Meme Copium, you're right about that.
I honestly feel bad for Nina and Brittany. Losing a friend of 9 years is a terrible thing, even if they are a dirtbag. You'll see in the next clip, Nina is literally in tears, sobbing about what Chrissy did to her, the betrayal. Like, let's just continue.
Yeah, that's the one thing that sort of that really sucks for all, like, you know, friends are involved and all this.
Nearly everyone profiting.
And by the
off
way, Ash,
spreading.
you're 100% right. She definitely fucking backstabbed them all so she could fucking get a paycheck from quartering, in my opinion, allegedly.
Once it came time, well, I think her whole grift has dried up. Like, if you look at her channel, the video views were in the toilet completely. You look at super chats, they were meager. Like she was down to streaming only a couple times a week. And so she was looking for any way out. And I think she decided her best path forward is to work for Jeremy because he's a simp and he's a piggy bank that she can take all of his cash.
Yeah. Is she still doing stand-up? Or no?
I guess
she was
so.
She was fired from Censor.tv when they collabed with Kumia's thing, right?
Vicious lies on my name. I've been nothing but nice to everyone, nice to over the years. The receipts are on my side. I've let it be for weeks, but I guess if they really want me on my villain arc, I will oblige. Oh no. I don't want to hear anyone telling me to be calm. These fucking losers, yellow flash.
Okay, like how do you pretend to not know?
She denies that she ever knew anything.
But you were on stream. Like if you found this out secretly and you hid it, okay, you're lying about it. It's still wrong, but you're on stream.
Side scrollers, Brittany, geeks and gamers, they have all turned heel and decided 1 week's ad revenue is worth selling
by the way,
their soul.
Those are people that like geeks and gamers. Chrissy works
Chrissy's
with
people. It's all Chrissy's people.
Yeah. These are Chrissy's people that quartering is threatening. And she swept for him. She knew this whole time.
Oh, man.
And so I will oblige. Damn.
What does that mean?
Oh my God. Give me a break.
So it's ignorant and she's just a dumb woman. She can't even comprehend what's been read to her. Okay.
Buddy.
I don't know what that means. So does that mean he's coming after their channels and flagging them? Does that mean he's going to start making videos, like making fun of them? I don't know what that means. You know what's so funny is like
that Jeremy tweet with the fucking Elmo was the worst idea.
It really was. I think that was like, it might have been the low point of this entire arc. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like I was watching Flashcast, like when they were covering the quartering, and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers said the funniest thing. And I was like, you know what? That's a way that Jeremy from the quartering could get out of this. It's like, he was like, this was old. He said, if this was old Jeremy from the quartering, he would have grifted off of this by making like a thumbnail that said like just like one of those
my channel
thumbnails.
Chrissy doesn't know anything though. Chrissy doesn't know any of the memes. She doesn't know any of the lore, right? Right. Sure, Chrissy. Sure.
Yo, she knows everything.
Channels under attack, but like more like Kino Casino's channel's under attack, and like, you know, by YouTuber, and like and then like just do the video as like, you know, like, so like some YouTubers going around like flagging other people's channels, like that kind of thing, and like just like make fun of it and then like apologize through making fun of himself. And I was like, that's actually a genius advice. Like if quartering wanted to actually take advice from
honestly, it would have been better than whatever he did.
Yeah, let's hear anything would have been better than what he did. I think he's handled this the worst that I've ever seen anybody handle this. Like, there were really like two options. There was like three. Like, you could try and like own it and make fun of yourself. You could go on the attack actually and go full bore against everybody to prove that you're right and clear your name. Or you could actually just do fucking nothing, you know, and not lash out like a lunatic. But he didn't do any of that.
Anybody from
he chose half
from
measures.
gamers,
People in the chat are saying
would work out.
Do you think there is a redemption path for him? And if so,
no. First of all, no. And secondly,
when you notice the sweeping comes out right away, like what's the redemption arc for quartering? Like
the redemption arc would be getting our channels back and then going to rehab for
I
like
think
6
so,
months.
Right? It's really that simple. By the way, we got Salacious B Crumb for 5 subs, C3 Metal for 5 subs, and Digger just subscribed.
Not be.
Did
like,
you see
drunk
Chrissy's
anymore.
face when she said go to rehab? Did you see like the line?
Stop.
Whoa, did you see that? It was like an involuntary twitch of disgust at the idea quartering would ever have to get sober or go to rehab, because she was probably already at this time communicating with quartering about taking Hannah Claire's job.
You're Right.
She couldn't even keep a poker face for even 1 second.
You know,
like a lot of that stuff, and I don't know how much botting is going on with that. It's just not.
Stuff seems to get a lot of views.
okay,
There it is.
she is in denial on how actually broke he is and how fake the views are.
It's not.
She's a
sustain-
boomer and she thinks it's
She went
all
on
real.
Social Blade. She went on Social Blade and saw the numbers and didn't realize, hey, these numbers are actually from the shorts.
His channel is not sustaining. The craziest.
Well, no,
part-
Craig from Side Scroller said that he gets those views from shorts.
Thank you.
That's
There
how
it
he
is.
gets
Yeah.
so many views. It's because
But
of the shorts.
this is the whole oranges thing. But Chrissy pretends like she doesn't know any of it. But it's all being explained to her that quartering is getting these fraudulent views from stolen shorts. But she didn't know anything.
I'm rattled.
the shorts that he's ripping off.
That he rips off, yes.
The crazy. Look at this. Like he's going at Stuttering Craig. We brought him up. Hey, Stuttering Craig, care to share the hilarious?
And you see Chrissy's face, by the way? She's doing this face because she's going, should I believe this? Should I not be with... You know what I mean?
DMs you sent before
she's
I
literally,
do. Damn.
the gears are turning. Do I go with him or not?
He's
or...
like, he's getting into it. Don't
But
do
that's
this to
because
yourself,
he
Jeremy.
went after Craig first though. Like
Yeah,
and that's the thing. Like
you
he
could
started,
see Chrissy really going,
She's
"Do I
so
help quartering or
conflicted
not?"
here.
Yeah.
You can tell she's already in contact with quartering, already auditioning in case one of the other girls drops out. She sees the opportunity.
shit and then tries to play the victim.
There, but his overhead is so high.
Oh, here comes the sweep. Here comes the sweep. Here we go. Oh, it's like,
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
holy.
again, rich people problems. I'm not sure.
Oh, rich people problems. There it is. She smells the bag. You see? Oh, there it is. Here's the thing. She heard Sydney Watson got $250,000. In Chrissy's mind, obviously not in reality, but in Chrissy's mind, she's like 10 times hotter than Sydney Watson. Like she's the most desirable woman that's ever walked the earth. And she knows how to milk Jer. So she's thinking she could make millions off of Jeremy when all's said and done.
Yeah,
I
rich
can
people
identify.
problem.
Does anybody know how many people he employs?
No one knows anymore because he used to have like multiple editors.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. The Chrissy Brittany stream is a billion times crazier now.
Well, it needed all of this context.
Brittany was so mad.
I don't even know if she's going to have a show, so I have no idea at this point what's going to happen. I just know that when I realized that I was really being lied to, I went back and watched my show this morning because I was like, this happened 2 weeks ago, and
this is what the thing is. The level of gaslighting that Chrissy does makes people think that they're insane. It makes them question, like, did I really remember it right? Like, she's so confident when she tells these lies to where, like, Nina's like, did it really happen like I remember? Let me go back and watch the live stream. Oh, yes, it did happen like I remember. This is crazy.
That's
we're going. I like to have fun, and I actually I didn't even remember talking to her that long on air because we actually had a longer discussion after the show was over about the same topic. So it actually kind of
wait. And they continued the same topic after the show?
So that's what I was saying earlier. So that live stream 2 weeks ago, not only was everything that we saw on air discussed, but receipts for everything in the entire quartering arc up until April 22nd were provided to Chrissie Mayr off air in a Discord call that her and Nina Infinity had. And I don't think Nina would lie about this. She's not a drama monger. She's not a sensationalist. She's not a troll. I think she has a lot of credibility. And you're going to hear the pain in her voice. You're going to hear the hurt from this betrayal.
Well, by the way, although we're laughing about this, he's caught and all this stuff, and Chrissy was caught, there are like 9-year friendships being affected by this, which is fucking brutal. So big shout outs to Nina and Brittany again for like standing up for the truth, you know? I know it's tough.
well, you know how it is, Cody, when you're streaming a lot and everything kind of blends in
sucks.
together. Like I didn't even remember how much of the stuff that I had said to her in public. So I was like, I need to rewatch that stream. So like I went and rewatched it, and I was like, oh my god, I literally told her everything. Like I told her everything.
Yeah, I watched when I was watching Venti react to it like 2 or 3 hours ago. I was like, holy shit, this is everything. This is all the information right here.
Yeah, I told her everything. That's why I was so, remember when I was so upset? Do you remember in DMs when I was like screaming and I was like, I can't believe what's happening right now?
Yep.
Well, because of that conversation, because that was the last conversation I had with Chrissy. So I feel betrayed outside because I actually don't like drama. I don't like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when it happens, I know stuff. I know stuff behind the scenes because I talk to all of you guys. I just really didn't want to destroy my friend because Chrissy has been really kind to me and she gave me a big platform when not a lot of people would. And she's always been so sweet. So
but Chrissy's the victim,
that she's
right?
a friend, and now
Look, someone said in here in his chat that quartering is a cancer, and he really is, dude.
this has happened. And
He
yeah,
is.
it's got a lot of it's bringing back a lot of Nick Regatta.
Yep.
Because I don't I'm hurt. You guys, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
And
And
like Cody, you know because I've talked to you.
yep.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear the air about me and my part of it because I've tried everything to try and get this to be fixed. And you know that, Cody, better than anyone.
And then if you look at the retweets, today she was retweeting stuff saying that everybody basically mad about this are woke liberals and SJWs, which isn't fucking helping because that's implying Gary and Ryan and
No, yeah, exactly. That's not
Bad,
true.
bad.
It's not, and she's handled it poorly ever since. And it's just been one poor decision after another.
Yep.
And so here we are. And I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. But at this point, I'm kind of done. Like I'm done with Chrissy.
Yeah, that's what you told me. Yeah.
I'm done with all of this shit.
Base,
I'm definitely done with her because she
Nina,
lied to me. And now that I'm like, okay, you lied, and you kind of doubled down on your lie too, and said other things. In
She
the
tripled
DMs that
down on
again,
it.
I'm not gonna talk about.
She should just leak the DMs. Everybody should
Honestly,
leak the DMs.
based
By the way,
fucking
so
Nina, bro.
the next clip, Camelot is going to reveal why he didn't go on Chrissie Mayr's
I
show.
watched this.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's have a listen to this because she is lying in the DMs and she revealed stuff to Camelot that I think Camelot should leak these DMs.
I think he should
100%.
too. Personally.
Because if what he's saying here is true, Chrissie Mayr is absolutely pure evil. Like she is a total sociopath, like a stone cold psycho.
But you don't think that stealing someone's presents on Christmas isn't a bit of a sociopathic thing to do? And then tell it on a radio show like it's a comedy bit? Oh.
And she sent me a long apology the other day. She was like, thank you for being a great friend, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry about all this. And then she sent me that message today. And I was like, I don't think I can go on this show because I think she's just going to say the same stuff. And actually, that's what happened. Right. Because she just said that there was nothing new brought to the table. And the issue is in DMs, she told me different things than what she said today. So I don't.
And she's been peddling these same lies to a bunch of her coworkers at Friday Night Tights. And I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And she's been peddling these lies to everybody in the space. All of these contradictions, and they all know. They all know, Chrissy, that you fucking lied. And you flushed everything down the toilet for a paycheck from Jeremy Hambley. And it's not even going to be around in 3 months. In all seriousness, Chrissy, it's not.
How do you lie to that many people in DMs and realize it won't be caught ever? Like honestly.
I don't even know what's going on. And then if I was on that show, I would have been like, share my screen. Here's this DM. Explain it right now. What are you doing? Why are you lying? Like, I don't understand what's happening. You're lying.
Listen,
like you brought Melanie on because you knew about the drama and you knew you were going to get viewership.
There it is.
Point.
So she admitted to Camelot in DMs that she knew the whole time, the whole drama. And she brought Melanie Mack on to profit off of the drama and get a big viewership from the drama.
She was farming super chats.
Yep. That was part one of the plan. And part two was the audition for her new job as the co-host of the Quartercast. That's what this whole thing was. And everybody else was played for fools. And all of the super chat money was fucking scammed. She didn't read the fucking donos. It's crazy.
Honestly, I'm going to say this. Red Bar was ahead of his time. I'll say that much. He hated her and sniffed her out before anyone, like 5 years ago or something, or 6 years.
You're lying.
We need Red Bar back.
You brought Melanie on because you knew about the drama and you knew you were going to get viewership. That was the whole point. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we saying, like, you know, you knew Venti contacted you. You've told like 4 people in DMs now that you just didn't want.
She's told 4 different people in DMs, to Camelot's knowledge, probably more than this, let's be real, that she actually did know about Venti's DMs, and she lied to Brittany Venti. But then when it comes time to face the music on her live stream, she tells a different fucking tune. And she's told these lies to people that she works with on Friday Night Tights. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, she has to be fired or whatever. But I don't know how they can possibly bring her back at this point. If all of this shit is true, which it looks like it is.
The Eye of Red Bar has gifted a sub. Every time I invoke Mike David's name, that account comes out.
Her to come on because you knew she was going to go after Melanie and you didn't want Melanie to get attacked. So you just said you didn't see it, but you did. You've told like four people in DMs already. Everybody knows now.
Oh, by the way,
right?
too, like people have been tweeting out, they've been charging back the donos she didn't read. Did you see this all over Twitter today? Because they're like, you just ended and you aren't going to read my $50 super chat. Fuck you. I'm charging you. But like,
well, and it's not just that, it was overlooked or something like that.
Or it was like a lot. Yeah. It was
lost.
Skipped.
It was skipped because it was calling her out. It was a negative super chat, you know?
Or not even
and
negative.
Policy,
not even negative. It's sort of just like trying to like be truthful.
Yeah. You know,
like, okay.
Like, so yeah, it's just, and then when pressed on that, all you have to do, man, I know you probably already said this. All you have to do is say, you're right. I saw the text. I didn't want a Melanie attacked, and I just lied to everybody, and I shouldn't have done that, and I lied to you.
That's all she had to
go. I lied because I was panicking.
All she had to do. But from the beginning, all she had to do with this Melanie Mack stream is just establish proper boundaries with the audience. Just say from the beginning, hey, this stream is for me and Melanie to talk about religion. If you're down for that, great. If you want to talk about the quartering, I'm sorry. That's not what this is about. I'm not going to read super chats about that. I'm not going to dogpile Melanie. That's just not going to happen. Nobody's coming on the stream. Venti's not coming on this stream, even if she asks. And that's it. But it's when you lie and do these weird cover-ups and sweeps, that's where you get into trouble.
I have a theory, Ash. How much you want to fucking bet she gave Melanie half of the super chats?
I don't know. I think Chrissie Mayr is a greedy cunt who wouldn't give a fucking nickel to a dying child on the side of the road.
Okay, fair enough.
I lied to everybody, and that was shitty of me.
No, she probably used Mel. She used Mel, by the way, as well.
And she sent me a long apology the other day.
Okay, so
she was like,
next slide here.
Oh, it's replayed. Okay.
So part of Chrissy's lies was saying that she didn't know who Andy Worski was. But here you see 3 years ago, live Simpcast with Andy Worski as the first name promoted on the same stream as Melanie Mack and Brittany Venti. And this wasn't the only Simpcast you went on. I think you were on 2 of them. And also, she was on the kill stream with you a number of times back in the day.
Well, she invited me on Simpcast because we were on Kill Stream together like 5-6 times.
And by the way, like she calls it like Kino Casino, he needs to get his channel back. As though she doesn't know who Worski is or she doesn't know who I am. But she did a whole segment blasting me on her show about the Melanie Mack bikini controversy, saying it was all AI and I made it all up. When only one photo was AI, I made an honest mistake because I didn't distinguish it from the 40 other photos of her in bikinis and athletic wear. And Chrissie Mayr put me on blast for over 4 minutes about it, but she pretended like she doesn't know who we are. Okay. Well, we got Queen Courtney for 5 subs.
Big support. Thanks, Queen Courtney.
So here she is also claiming that she's never heard of Red Bar.
Okay.
Let me read his super chat.
And by the way, at this
she's done this for years. This is a pattern of behavior.
I was, you know, I listened to Red Bar all the time when I was doing Uber, right? And I was actually watching all this stuff as it happened. And she 110% knew who Red Bar was without a shadow of a fucking doubt.
And she lied to Brittany Venti's face, which also seems to be a recurring pattern.
Yeah.
And Blandon for 10 subs.
10 subs. Big support. Thank you so much.
Belinger super chat at $5. Red Bar rules. Mike's nice. Anything to say to that?
No, never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
ASDFASDF.
Look at that Cope sip. There's not even a drop of liquid in there, by the way. It's an empty bottle. Imagine emptying bottling. I'm just thinking of an empty
And Wyatt Gunner for 5 subs.
The empty bottle. The fool sip. That's what he used to call it.
It is a full-blown fool sip.
Featured on Red Bar. Oh, is this like Red Bar rating us? They're a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now you know.
No one really listens to them, though.
Oh, nobody listens to Red Bar. I thought you didn't know who he was.
But Red
The lies are insane. And she's done the same tactic of feigning ignorance for years.
But how do you know no one listens to them? Right? How do you know no one listens to them? By the way, because Jules was on the show too, right? Why would you say them and not just Mike?
Yeah.
Because you know who that is.
Chat at 5 Australian.
She's such a slime ball. She's such a dirty liar. So now it's time for the stream proper between her and Brittany Venti. So let's go back out here.
Yeah. I hate the way it's
and
set
we're
up
gonna
now, by
do
the
the debate stream. I know it's really
It's like
really
actually like
annoying.
rattling me how different
So
it is.
this is Brittany Venti's post-show dissection, and this clip really sums it all up.
It's the best clip.
Suppa. By the way, can we get one big fucking retard alert for what has transpired tonight? Holy shit, Chrissy. Retard alert! Retard alert!
She got pretty good at that.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say she prepped it and was like. Remember when RTU tried doing this?
Didn't work out so good.
Never seen anything like it. 2 quartering levels.
That is actually funny. Oh, wait. By the way, speaking of that retard alert, hang on. Of Brittany doing that. Come on. Where is it? A Lazy Shell did an animation of it. I'll find it later. Here we go.
Okay. So Chrissy deleted the live chat replay. Okay. People are calling her out there. Why delete the live chat replay?
Here it is. Ready?
Can we get one big fucking retard alert for what has transpired tonight? Holy shit, Chrissy.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Alert for what has transpired tonight. Holy
The Chrissy version of Lazy Shell.
The hag mode. She
shit,
doesn't look
Chrissy.
horse-like enough, in my opinion.
Retard alert! Retard alert!
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Brittany.
Oh my god.
Okay. So continuing on, this is what she did. She brought in 20. So look at how her super chats were doing before this. The latest assassination attempt on Trump brought in $3.
Oh my god.
The Nikki Huntsman stream brought in only $189. So it's not been going so good in the Chrissy kingdom. So that's why she's financially desperate and destitute, and she's had to turn to selling her soul to Hambley and trying to cash in on this drama, because she brought in, I think, over $1,000 on the first stream with Melanie and over $2,400. You see there, $2,416, and didn't even read like a fraction of the super chats. I don't even think she read half of the super chats because they were against her. So she just scammed everybody. Straight up.
Of course.
So then she's liking stuff like this. I can't believe that Brittany Venti attacked you on Mother's Day of all days. Hiding behind Mother's Day.
She didn't attack you. She exposed this whole fucking thing. So you can't make fun of Chrissy or call her out because she's a Catholic now.
But
which as Catholic way longer. And then,
why are all of these edgy truth tellers so soft and sensitive that they can't take any criticism?
It's Mother's Day. Her dad died 3 years ago. This happened. That happened. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
It's full on snowflake gang. Full on snowflake gang.
Bring it up, Ralph Dub.
This is another, like, she knew and she lied, right? So she said that we couldn't come on her show because we're banned on YouTube, even though I'm not banned on YouTube. And when that was revealed to her, she just ran out of excuses and admitted that she would never bring me on. But she would bring Ralph on. Ralph was banned on YouTube in 2018. Why were you fine to have him on, but not PPP or Warski? You know you can have banned creators on. You can't even lie right about the little things. Can't believe you looked at the live button and actually pressed it.
By the way, the fucking rule is you could have a banned creator on. It's just if they're banned, they can't predominantly feature on the whole channel. That's exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it can't be the majority of content features them.
That's literally it.
Yeah. Chrissie Mayr claimed she wouldn't invite PPP or Andy on because she's not sure if banned people can go on live streams, despite having Cecil Says on after he was banned multiple times. So why is she worried now? Well, one of these streams is not like the other, right?
Mean copium, shut up.
So Nina Infinity gave her breakdown, and I think that this is a pretty good breakdown of what happened. She says, that was hard to watch. There's a lot to unpack, but here are my first thoughts. From the first minute of the stream, Chrissy began it with a long, unnecessary simpcast intro, as if this was going to be business as usual and not as serious as it is. The intro also oddly happens to feature Melanie Mack more than most other regular co-hosts of the show. And how many times has she even been on in recent memory? The point of this stream was to address a Melanie Mack interview that was the worst thing that ever happened to her channel, and deciding to start it with that intro was tone deaf as fuck. Chrissy then kept saying she didn't understand how Melanie was connected to what's happening with the quartering, and that she chose one friend's opinion, Melanie's, who told her this wasn't a big deal, over the other friend, Nina, who told her this was a big deal, and tried to signal her to take things seriously because I had a feeling Melanie was trying to manipulate her. She continues. And when she was confronted with the fact that the chat overwhelmingly actually confirmed what her other friend, that being Nina, tried to warn her about, she chose to side with Melanie, did not hold her accountable on that interview, and continued to do the same on this show. Even after Kim tried to explain it to her, she just glazed right over that. Still didn't call out Melanie for her behavior on her show. I don't even think she still realizes it, which is quite astounding. No, Nina, she's just a lying liar that lies. And she couldn't issue a genuine apology to Brittany, which is why she's very upset and has every right to be. There's so much more, but I'm going to leave it there for now. But man, tying your horse to the Melanie Mack wagon is an interesting choice. It's not the Melanie Mack wagon. It's the Jeremy Hambley wagon. Don't get it twisted.
Melanie Mack has no wagon.
Yeah, she's done.
She's not.
She's just a sycophant servant of Jeremy Hambley. Yeah. So this was the live stream. We'll probably just skip past the intro, but it heavily featured Melanie Mack. Like, it was ridiculous.
Which one is this?
There you go. Let's go to 9 minutes.
9, okay.
Something like that.
Oh.
A 3-hour long stream.
Let's go back a little bit more.
Time I thing being to get this back. Hey guys.
Okay, here we go. So after, by the way, she was late by 5 minutes or more, and then she played like this 8-minute long intro. So everybody was already fucking pissed. And the intro featured Melanie Mack for no reason whatsoever. I think, honestly, to just piss people off more. Okay. So now she's going to come on and she's going to make a bunch of excuses for her behavior instead of being accountable and owning what she did. Okay.
Okay. Isn't that the pretty venti verse? Or?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, they come in later. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Oh yeah, the duh.
This
Sorry, I
is
was
a
really busy
different
this weekend.
simcast than usual. I'm just going to start. It's just going to be me because I feel like I need to explain some things. I need
you do.
to talk about everything that's been going on.
But look at it. She's already got tears in her eyes. She's basically going to cry at some point, like just playing for sympathy and victim status. But she says, I feel like I have to explain some things. And then later she's going to say that she was bullied into doing this. So do you really feel like you have to explain things? Or were you bullied by Gary and D-Day Cobra and, the other people that you associate with into doing this? Because if you were bullied into this, you shouldn't do this,
Fucking double down, bitch.
And this week, since I had Melanie Mack on my channel, and
I hate that, by the way. It's like,
no, it's not that you had Melanie Mack on your channel. It's that you pretended not to know things that you did know and that you swept for her and Jeremy Hambley and pretended like none of this stuff ever happened and you never heard of it before when we just showed definitively that you did know.
Looking at notes, it's because I have really taken the past few days.
So she needs notes to keep her lies straight.
Well, yeah,
no,
to
you
keep her lies straight, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
You didn't take the time to listen and reflect. You took the time to come up with an insane cope narrative. By the way, we got Neon Bible Believer for 10,000 kids. Because don't reinforce the narrative that Chrissy panicked. This was completely transactional. You come on my show, I sweep for you in quartering, and I allow the audience to throw stones at you for profit while you struggle not to cry. With friends like her who needs enemies. That's what I think went down. I really do. But she could have fallen on the, I panicked, I should have just been honest, but I lied to protect my friend, and I'll never do that again. And but she just couldn't even be at that level of honesty, which would still been a lie.
And thanks for that massive drop, Neon Bible Believer, man. Appreciate you. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you.
And collect my thoughts, and also collect the thoughts and concerns.
Oh, wait, you guys, Steven goes, did the guest Cherry Perez even say anything in the Simcast? She said, I don't know what's going on, but all I know is quartering. I haven't watched him in years.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, why do other people's thoughts and concerns even matter? Like, shouldn't it just be your thoughts and your concerns? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, do what you think is right. Don't say that you're influenced by other people into doing this because it makes it not authentic and there's no point in doing it then. By the way, we got Wyatt Gunner for 2,000 kicks with a smiley face, and 5150 says 42-year-old crying bullying? Sad, pathetic, and soap more. I was basically bullied into this. Translation, I have contempt for people wanting me to do this. Exactly. Steven says, did that guest Cherry Perez even say anything on the Simpcast? I think
I replied to that.
Oh, did you read that? All right.
I said that she said that she never watched the quartering, or she stopped watching him. And Bozo,
I think she did the smartest thing of all, which was to shut the fuck up.
Actually, her one line made me laugh really hard when she just bashes quartering. She's like, she saw which way the wind was blowing and was like, you know
and
what?
then her tweet after the fact was Kino too, and we'll show that.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I didn't see her tweet.
Of you guys, and I want to make sure I'm addressing each point and being thorough and being
By the
honest.
way, that other chick who was on the bottom right was based as well, Felting Chrissy.
Don't tell us you're being thorough and honest. Just be thorough and honest. Why do we need this whole preamble? Why?
Yeah. The Kimberly was based.
Transparent, because that is not something that the quartering has given you all. And
I thought you were bullied into saying that. Oh, you're bullied. You're
best.
Well, she's crying.
Put it all out there and answer your questions. But at the same time, I'm not looking to make this a 3-hour.
Casino Tolerator for 19 subs. Let's go. Thank you, Tolerator. Appreciate
long stream. I never wanted to talk about the quartering drama.
Shut the fuck up.
You're such a lying bitch. Why did you tell Camelot in the DMs then that you wanted Melanie on for the drama and to make money off of it. Why did you tell Camelot that then? Why did you tell 4 other people the same fucking thing, Chrissy? Why did you do that?
But I've been sort of.
I hate these people, by the way.
I hate them so much.
Who go, I don't want to be part of drama as they're creating the drama. It's like
as they're in the drama and dragging all sorts of other people into it that didn't even want to be a part of it.
It's crazy.
And then pretend like they're the victim for fucking over their coworkers by bringing a bunch of drama to their doorstep.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, say that they were bullied and that they're the victim and that the people that they work with are evil, woke it leftists. When everything they've done their entire careers is to fight against that. But you smear them with that because you fucked them over to take Jeremy Hambley's poop-stained money, you cunt.
Yeah, and Tolerator in chat says, sub to the locals if you think Chrissie Mayr is a fucking monster. That's right, and you can help out Flake by subbing to the locals, guys. Thank you so much. I'll do some streams this week for sure.
Bullied into it here.
Over on
And
locals.
so I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to do my best to address everything. And there's some of you listening tonight that are never going to believe anything I say. There's some of you tonight who might be on the fence. There's some of you here tonight who are just going to make content and twist what I say to fit your narrative. To make
Fuck you, bitch. Twist
This is
what you
crazy.
say. I fucking hate to lie and then to go, you're going to twist mine, even though we have so much evidence.
make money.
Oh, yeah.
And that's fine. And that's your progress. And that's YouTube. And like, it's
Make
very
money.
You guys can,
make
you know,
money. Okay, I can pause every
make
second.
content,
Sorry.
of course.
I'll
She's such
stop
a
because
victim.
I can pause every millisecond to say something.
So, but I just felt like I had to be true to myself and be honest
Right.
and address all
You
these
know,
concerns. You know, and-
a telltale sign of a liar is when they say, I just felt I needed to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Believe me, stuff like this. It's like, why wouldn't we believe you? Why would you feel the need to lie? Like, shouldn't you just default want to tell the truth? Like, it's so manipulative.
No, she was
Like,
bullied
it's
into
crazy.
this, dude. She was bullied into this. She didn't.
clear some things up. So
Yeah, and we got Gun Terra for 2,000 kicks. Says Ricada says Quartering was asking to buy pizza. Whoa, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Ricada's like vague posting for attention, talking about like Quartering was trying to buy strippers or prostitutes with him or some shit like this. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't trust a goddamn word that Ricada says about fucking anything. So
I don't even know. Oh, no
we
comment.
got Wyatt for a gifted sub.
Yeah, with Ricada, it's like, I don't know what to believe from that guy.
if you think I'm a grifter, if you think I'm doing this for money, please.
By the way, hang on.
You're
by the way,
obviously a
by the way,
grifter and you obviously do this for
with
money.
Ricada,
Stop it.
Ricada, shut the fuck up or leak the texts.
Seriously.
That's it.
It's all
The
just
end.
attention seeking. There's your
Exactly.
30 seconds on the show, bud. Congrats.
Bye.
Please don't super chat me. I want to make
What
that
is that?
crystal
Oh,
clear.
stop it. So when she says, please don't super chat me if you don't believe me, what she's saying is, I don't want to receive super chats that push back on my narrative. And you won't get to have your say or hold her accountable, right? Like, it's just twisted. Like, because this is the forum to discuss all of this. So, of course, people who are against you are going to donate to this show, viewing it as a lesser evil to enrich you so that the truth is known than to not and let the lies prevail. So it's a very disingenuous premise from the beginning. And that's why any sort of future interactions with her will never, ever happen on her stream where she profits and has control. Fuck her.
Apparently, RTU did a segment about this. I'll be sure to not watch that.
If you think I'm a liar or unfunny or ugly or whatever.
Like,
full of
nobody's
shit.
even saying that. Like, it's such straw mans.
To be
People
fair,
are
I
saying,
was saying that. I'm kidding.
well, I mean, it is all true, right? Obviously, she is unfunny and ugly and old and walled and, you know what I mean? And like a madame at a digital brothel, et cetera, right?
Yeah.
But the true matter is at hand is, did you know? And you did know. And did you sweep? And yes, you did sweep. And
Are
the
you
real
sorry?
question,
You're not
and the answer
sorry.
is no, right?
did I say not funny? Then please give your money to somebody else. If you think there's a streamer out there that's been covering this in a way you like better, please give your money to that person. Support who you want to support.
Let's get some subs. Let's get some subs.
And I need to say this up top. Kino Casino
Why is
needs
this
to
the
get
first
his
thing you're
channel
saying?
back.
His channel back. So you researched into this, right, Chrissy? You educated yourself. You learned everything. So obviously it's a lie. Like, it's immediately obvious that she's lying. Either she didn't look into this at all and she lied about looking into it.
She knows
or she's being disingenuous and disrespectful again and insulting the audience's intelligence. Kino Casino needs to get his channel back. Kino Casino is not an individual. It's not a he. It's a show with Andy Worski and PPP.
She's trying to act like
she's above it. We're beneath them. We're nobodies. We're a joke.
Funny? This reminds me of Red Bar Radio. She's like Bar Red or something. Like on one time, she's like bringing up Mike. She goes, "Is it like Bar Red Bar?" Like it's always like, but always playing stupid.
Well, we got Sunset 90 for 2,000 kicks. Says if you notice how people steal. Notice she believes there's a Kino Casino channel and also a clip channel. But yeah, she definitely educated herself on this whole thing. 5150 for 5 subs. Sneedism for 5 subs. The Fed Next Door for 5 subs. And Judas Priest with a sub as well.
Thank you guys so fucking much. But yeah, she's always like,
to get their channel back. All of these channels that were affected by Jeremy's actions need to get their channels back. I think it's something like 13 or 14 channels that have been deleted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they all need to be restored. This is bullshit. You know, people are allowed to.
Oh, but she was bullied into saying this, by the way.
To make content, and flagging for privacy complaints is wrong. It reminds me so much of what
it wasn't a privacy complaint.
I think she means the one privacy complaint.
Well, that was the bull Adam Sellers that sent the privacy complaint.
That doesn't make sense, actually. You're right.
No, it doesn't make sense. And she clearly didn't do any research on this at all, but she did. She actually knows everything that's going on, and she's intentionally getting things wrong to muddy the waters and obfuscate. It's so transparent. By the way, we got DSP Historical Society, sure, for 21 subs.
Let's go. Big support. Thank you so much, DSP.
Dude, stealing content is wrong. The Oranges video, when I finally watched it, I laughed because I'm like, this reminds me of Sniper Wolf. You know, you can't just take someone else's content without, you got to transform it, you got to comment on it. It's stealing content is lazy and it's wrong, and flagging for privacy complaints because someone's talking about your wife or whatever else, if you have beef with somebody, is also wrong.
What happened? Like, she's painting it all in such a disingenuous
How about
and
watch
dismissive
the documentary if your career's on the line and your future? Watch the
She
doc.
apparently took 5 days, right, between that stream and this one, and she still didn't educate herself on anything? Or is it that she knew the whole time and she's just doing this obfuscation bullshit? I think it's the second. I think she does know every single detail that's going on because she's terminally online, right? And she's just pretending not to know to confuse people and muddy the waters to sweep for Mel and Jer so she can secure her seat at the quartercast.
To make content and comments about cringe moments I've had in the past. That's part of being on YouTube. That's part of being like a public figure or whatever.
Exactly.
And I think Jeremy,
she's doing the privacy complaint angle so as to not blame Jeremy. She's putting the blame on Adam Sellers by doing it this way. This is clever. She can apologize, but put it on Adam Sellers. And we're just going to pretend that Quartering never sent those DMs to Josh Moon or those public tweets where he said, first I'll take their clip channel, then I'll take their kick channel. I'm going to take everything they have. Like, it's pretty black and white. And he said that he would call his YouTube rep and have the channel taken down for ban evasion. That's exactly what happened.
Did you see some guy LARPing as Adam Sellers on Reddit? And it was,
I did.
And it was clearly
I don't know if
Jer. It was clearly
it
fucking
probably
Jer.
was.
It was Jer. It literally was Jer. Like, come on.
His Twitter. And I think I saw there's a lawsuit out for him today, which is good.
There's obviously not a
understand.
lawsuit against him. Like, she's just spreading misinformation and allowing Jeremy to claim victim status. There is no lawsuit. There's some fucking nobody with 700 followers on Twitter claiming that he has authorization from us to launch a class action lawsuit for DMCA takedowns. Like, his filing doesn't even make any fucking sense because it wasn't for DMCA takedowns. And anybody with 2 fucking brain cells to rub together could figure that out. It's some fucking attention whore, probably a troll, trying to insert himself in this to get himself clout. Like, he has nothing to do with anything. But she knows about that. She knows to spread misinformation like that, but she doesn't know any of the real shit that's going on.
By the way, Soap More for Pack It Up saying a great line here. Guys, take it easy on Chrissy. She was being honest and clearing the air with a genuine apology. That's why the stream was subs only. Yup, exactly.
Really put a lot together in the last few days, and the outrage is completely justified. These people deserve to get their channels back. These people deserve to get their livelihoods back.
Well, what should happen
it'll
to
be
Jer?
interesting to see what comes out in discovery with this lawsuit.
There is going to be no lawsuit. What the fuck are we talking about?
What lawsuit?
There is.
Come on.
Well, he talks about it like it's a fact that it's happening. There's no lawsuit. It's not happening.
Like, there's no lawsuit. Like,
I also heard of another channel called Undead Chronic. I don't know who you are, but their channel was banned too, and they should get their channel back also. Any strike that Jeremy caused just because somebody was talking about them.
Now, Chrissy, do you see why everyone hates Mel and wants her like banished into the shadow realm? Because she supports this guy.
That's messed up. And I hope those strikes go away. I hope everyone gets their channels back. And I hope I want there to be accountability for the messed up stuff that
what should
Jeremy
happen
has done. So I want to make sure that's clear. Right. I want to explain first my intentions for my stream.
This
with
is all
Melanie.
going to be
I
lies.
had Melanie on my show on Wednesday, and I had been trying to get her on since really Easter, since my confirmation, since I converted to
Wait a
Catholicism.
minute. She's been trying to get her on since Easter Sunday when Jeremy decided to issue the fatwa against us in a drunken meltdown and take down our channels. That's interesting, isn't it? That's very interesting, isn't it? It's almost like she's been angling for this quartercast spot ever since shit hit the fucking fan and Luke was getting out of there and Hannah Claire was considering getting out of there and maybe even Mel. And Chrissy was like, I'm going to do this audition with Mel and sweep it all up and get hired.
Buddy.
On. Because she's my friend. I wanted to have her on to talk about that, to talk about she just got married.
Then why did you tell Camelot in DMs that you had her on to exploit the drama and get viewership and money? Why did you tell Camelot that then? Or is he lying? Will you come out and say he's lying and full of shit? Because right now, it looks like you have no fucking credibility whatsoever. And I'm inclined to believe him and everybody else saying that you're a fucking lying bitch.
Faith. And I was so excited. She hadn't been on Simcast in a while. I was so excited to have her on and finally like reconnect. I know it sounds like sad, but sometimes I look forward to streams as a way to like connect with an old friend. Who knows?
Why
Like
couldn't
maybe
you just call her on your own time?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially during this like hot like
she
controversy.
Knew. This is a ridiculous fucking lie, man.
And I wanted to connect with my friend about my conversion, which I was really excited about. And I know I'm new.
Oh yeah, you're so excited. You had a fucking porn star on the next day.
But I'm excited to be on what I feel like is the right path. And I wanted to talk about that with her. I never meant to like mislead people. You know, I
was saying so many slurs while listening to this.
connected the drama that was
Like
going
if
on.
there was a black guy
Come on.
walking past my
Like-
apartment, like at that moment, I would get
You were
broken
directly
into.
told by Nina that Melanie was connected to this whole thing.
Mhm.
And she warned you about Melanie hours before the live stream that you did and told you exactly what was going to happen. Okay. The idea that you didn't know is laughable or make the connection, especially when you told Camelot after the fact that you did do it, knowing about the drama, knowing that you would get viewers and money. It's the only explanation that makes any sense, Chrissy. Because the web of lies that you're weaving, it doesn't hold up to any sort of scrutiny.
With Jeremy to Melanie. I never thought that Melanie needed to answer for Jeremy's sins.
Yes, she does. She works with
co-signed
him
them.
and
Listen,
co-signed it.
Here's the thing. Just because she works with Jeremy doesn't necessarily mean she agrees with everything he does, right? But she's come out and explicitly agreed with the stuff that Jeremy's done and laughed about it. So yes, she is a part of it. Do you know? She takes a paycheck from him. She supports him every fucking day, is out there on Twitter accusing Friday Night Tights of all sorts of crazy fucking shit, saying they're woke leftists and this is cancel tactics and all this stuff. Are you fucking kidding me?
I knew there was drama with Jeremy.
Listen, Melanie made a video. She made 2 videos, one of which she's deleted, where she called all content creators snakes, and it was clearly targeted at Stuttering Craig, and she was clearly sweeping for Jeremy.
And
she
Bearing,
made a video.
I think. And Bearing.
Yes, and she made a video addressing the quartering drama where she was sweeping for Jeremy and weighing in on his side, right? She made a video talking about how content creation stealing is bad, you know, but then she deleted that one because it was embarrassing for Jer because he was called out. She did that yesterday. By the way, we got Brian Landon for 5 subs. And Toff Bottom says if you two don't ease up on Jer, he'll be too stressed to finish his facial scrub formula.
Yeah, he'll never get to it now. Not like he completely stole the money and like literally scammed everyone.
Yeah,
I
scammed
knew
everybody.
There was shit going on. But I never at any point thought, well, this is Melanie's fault. She needs to answer for this. She needs to
have a Coke 1 second.
Speak on this. She needs to call this out. So, and I never advertised that stream as a call out stream or an ambush stream or an accountability stream. Nowhere in my title or description or in the body of the text of my stream with Melanie did I ever say that I would talk about the quartering drama.
All you had to do was refuse to talk about it. Say you weren't going to talk about it. You weren't going to read super chats that were negative about her. And you weren't going to bring Eventi on. You just had to be honest.
No. Also, she told Camelot. She knew about the drama. Yeah. She knew. Like, you knew this would happen. By the way, this isn't like a, kind of viral. This is like in our sphere.
Yeah.
Everyone is tweeting about this, including everyone she follows.
But who advertises an ambush stream as an ambush stream? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you try and be covert. You bait her in. We're going to talk about religion. She knew what was going to happen. She knew that Melanie was going to be pelted with all these negative super chats, and Chrissy was going to be able to line her pockets off the grift while also sweeping it all up so there was no accountability for Melanie. Like, that was the plan all along.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had her on and I see the chat, I panicked because I really wasn't expecting.
You were expecting this. You told Camelot you were expecting it.
It's actually
Nina Infinity informed you as well. I mean, the idea that you didn't expect that is laughable because you were laughing all the way to the bank, counting that cash, knowing that it was going to come in.
I can't even believe
2,000 oranges. I wasn't expecting 2,000 brooms. When people say, Chrissy, the chat tried to tell you. The chat tried to tell you. The chat was extremely hostile.
Yes. As they should have been.
You know what I'm saying? When your chat's incredibly hostile and they're all saying the same thing in one loud voice and people are putting their money behind it and your friends are telling you the same stuff, you don't put any stock into it. It must all just be lunatic trolls and schizophrenics, right?
Yeah.
Even when your co-hosts on Friday Night Tights are also agreeing with that stuff. Okay. Sure thing, Chris. Sure thing.
But it's not even them. It's like everyone.
Everyone's talking about this.
Every person.
The chat was extremely insulting to both of us.
Who cares?
What am I going to say? Melanie, there's 1,000 oranges coming in. Let me put you in the waiting room.
By the way, it also was the super chats. She co-signed flagging. The Kino Casino was taken down by her boss. Like, it's like literally spelling out, and then she skipped all those super chats to read an insult on me.
But at the end
Andy's a piece of shit. It's like, you read that one, but not the explosive.
It's crazy. At the end of the day, Chrissy, you're a grown adult, okay, that decided to put yourself on the internet and act a fool, and then you're surprised when people shit on you for it and you're a victim. Fuck you. You're not a victim. You're a highly paid grifter, okay? Let's be real.
Well, I figured that I was really overwhelmed and taken aback by all that. And
no, you weren't. It's a lie.
I froze, and
it's a lie.
And
it was all part of the plan.
On my
she was so confident the whole time and so comfortable the whole time. Like, she was in command. Like, she knew what she was doing. She jumped in for Mel, answered for Mel constantly. She was working that broomstick hard, just sweeping away.
And Mel's just smiling there because don't worry, Chrissy. Jared's going to pay all your bills for you.
I have my questions from my interview with Melanie Mack, and one of them was you addressed the quartering drama back in April. Now,
oh, wait, you know what's crazy about this? Quartering would have taken Chrissy, and it would have been like how he took Hannah from Tim. It would have been like he gotten Chrissy from like
from Friday Night Tights. Exactly. And that's the thing, is that would have been his narrative, is they're woke and he rescued her from this situation with these evil leftists, and it would be this whole sob story. And that's still their plan. Like, they're gonna run that narrative till the fucking cows come home when Chrissy goes over there. Just probably gonna happen in the next week or two. Maybe they'll wait a month, hoping, because I don't know. They've got their hand caught now in the fucking cookie jar, right?
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. Now it's like gig. Like, the jig is up, but
that some time has passed. How do you feel about it now? So it's like I did bring it up with her.
So you did know about it,
even though I wasn't going to like center our chat around it. And when all those chats and angry messages came in, I just figured, well, I guess she talked about it as much as she wanted to talk about, and I don't want her to get her upset by seeing all of this. Like,
oh
she
no,
expecting all this,
and again, I was trying to keep my stream. Get upset. Oh no, that would be really bad. Like,
you just put your friend in a situation.
But just admit, like, but Mel knew what was going to happen. They both knew what was going to happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They probably agreed to everything all along. It's like, yep, all these bad super chats are going to come in, but don't worry, Mel. I'm not going to press you. I'm going to give you a get out of jail free card. If there's a question that you don't know how to answer, just hesitate for 3 seconds. I'll come in and answer it for you. We're going to get through this. I'm going to make a big bag. You're going to be able to say that you addressed the controversy, and we're going to laugh all the way to the bank and milk simp Jer for all he's worth.
Literally how it went down.
To like an hour and a half, like I normally do. And the stream ended up going 2 hours. And
usually I say allegedly in our opinion, right? You know how I always say that?
If she didn't want to hurt Mel's feelings, why did she read the super chats at all? She should have just refused to read the super chats. I'm not going to read that shit.
Yeah.
You know what she didn't? This is the thing. She didn't read the super chats on Sunday's show, on the show we're watching now. So obviously she doesn't feel like she has to read the super chats. She's selective about which one she will and will not read. Just say, I'm not going to read that shit. You paid to have your message highlighted in chat. I don't have to repeat to my friend the nasty shit you're saying. Right. That's the thing. But she was reading them to incentivize people to send more in so she could make money, because she's financially she's having hard times. Yep. She's fallen off. Like, she has no viewership.
I would say, like, you know how I usually say allegedly in our opinion? To, like, in this stream alone, it's 100% true. None of it's in our opinion. It's all real. For real. It is.
By the way, 5150 says when Jer starts harassing Chrissy on his show, I won't have any sympathy. No one's going to have any sympathy for her. And the thing is, she'll have no other options. Like, because this is what she's chose, to burn bridges with everybody else, to burn it all down. to work for Jer. And so when everybody else views her as radioactive and damaged goods and won't come on for her panels and stuff, other than the porn stars who don't have any discernment at all, right? Then she'll have no choice but to take whatever abuse Jer gives her, but she'll love it because she's fucked in the head.
Oh, you know who's faulting a Jer now? Ricky Berwick.
Good.
All of the super chats, and at the end I was trying to like move it along, and I wanted to read everybody's super chats because I know that people get upset when you don't do that. But I also felt like, oh god, these super chats are upsetting her, and I feel like it seems like she's talked about it as
You
much
didn't
as
have
she
to
wants to talk
read them.
about it.
Did you have a gun to your head, Chrissy?
And I didn't want her to get upset, so I just was like, all right, a lot of these chats are saying the same thing. I'm not going to apologize for having her on. She's my
That's
friend.
not what
I wanna
anyone's
talk to
asking
her.
you to do.
But that, it doesn't matter. Look, get felted. If you have a friend on who deplatforms people and you're her friend and you're going to defend her, well, don't be mad when everyone in the world hates you. The end.
But she's creating a straw man argument that
Exactly.
no one said.
Well, and that
In
on
fact,
top of.
everybody
in
was
addition
really
to.
excited that she brought Melanie Mack onto a platform where Melanie Mack could be confronted and held accountable, because any sort of criticism on her or Jeremy's platform is immediately swept up and thrown into the fucking bin. So people were like, this is actually great. We're finally going to get answers from Melanie. And then both you and Mel just played ignorant, played stupid, were disingenuous, insulted everybody's intelligence, and swept the whole thing up. And then everybody was fucking pissed. And there was an opportunity for Brittany Venti to confront Melanie Mack, which is what the audience wanted to see happen. And rather than just say, I'm not comfortable with that, Melanie didn't agree to that, I have no interest in that, maybe some other time, if Melanie agrees, we can schedule that. You lied and said that Brittany didn't message you. When Brittany was messaging you to go on, you saw the red receipt. It happened. You saw it. Everybody knows you saw it. You lied to a bunch of people. Then you admitted that you did actually see it to 4 separate people. Okay. And now what? Like, what are we doing here? Like, you should have just been honest with everybody instead of doing these lies.
About Catholicism, me getting confirmed, and her getting married. She caught the bouquet
To be
at my
honest,
wedding.
no one wanted to hear that shit, and you know that no one wants to fucking hear you talk about Catholicism and your family lives. No one gives a shit about any of that.
To talk to her, I wanted to be like, hey, why wasn't I there to catch your bouquet? But so if it's gonna upset you
Was
that
it like
I'm
a passive
not here
aggressive
to
dig at
apologize,
Mel that she wasn't invited to the wedding? Like, she can't help but be a mean girl. She just can't.
Hey, Chrissy. So this excuse, this lie, is pointless. On top of that, and even if it wasn't a lie, it still wouldn't be an excuse. The moment your friends go, well, Mel supported false flagging and got people's channels removed, and we don't support
it's
that.
Also, the word somebody brought it up in chat, and this is exactly the word I want, is condescending.
Yeah.
Like, she's above us. Like, she doesn't owe us anything. And we're crazy for expecting her to be honest with us.
why? Another point is I also used to work for somebody controversial. I worked on the Anthony Cumia network on the Compound Media for a few years, and I think I had a show on there. When did I start there? Maybe it's like 5 or 6 years. And so I understand what it's like to work for someone who's controversial, you know, for years. Even now, even though Compound Media has been over for 2 years, I still get shit for working for Anthony Cumia.
Well,
and he's
you
gotten himself
probably
into a lot
should,
of
right?
controversy, and he has had a lot of drama that I have had nothing to do with. But yet the internet still demands I explain or speak on his behalf, or
okay.
Oh my god, that's
Tough titty.
I'm trying to say is like
welcome to the real world.
I know Melanie worked for somebody controversial, but I didn't think that reflected on her because I also used to work for somebody controversial. I used to work for Anthony Cumia.
But it's not that it was like a past controversy. This is a current, just happened, fresh,
that she's
still
actively
piping hot.
involved in
It's
and
piping hot.
co-signing. Yeah.
Look,
and
it's
she's
not like-
going out there and attacking people who disagree with her boss. So she's an active participant in it. She's making videos calling everybody snakes, calling Craig a snake and shit.
Exactly.
So
literally.
It's not. Are we kidding here?
It's not like with Anthony Cumia has a past and you joined him 10 years later and now people are looking at the past. It is piping hot out of the stove
Exactly,
right now.
Mr. Master Blaster. This was the worst move possible. What a tone deaf move. Absolutely.
It's twisted.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't like him. A lot of people have said horrible things about him too. So I keep that in mind. And For those of you that are upset that I am only streaming on Sunday instead
I gotta
of
ask,
Thursday.
do you think this is the first time in her entire life that somebody told her no?
Yes.
I think it is. I think at 42 years old, for the very first time in her life, she's being told no. And she can't stand it because she's used to batting her eyes and getting people to bend backwards for her.
I think that's with Jared too, by the way. I think a quartering somehow, some way got like, lucky with the algorithm, tons of money, and everyone was like a yes man to him. Right? Yes, 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 yes.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like in shock. People are saying no to him as well.
Look,
and Mel as well, by the way.
My plan show
Standard
on
viewer
Thursday.
asked, do you think she really didn't know about the book of Titus, or was she just doing the feigned ignorance? It's been bothering you for the last 2 hours. Bro, she didn't know. She's never opened the Bible, bro. She doesn't know anything.
Friday is when I go on Friday Night Tights. I was asked to not go on there. And no shade to Gary. Like
But
that's
she's
what he
about to
needed do
cast
for his
shade.
show to I totally get
Then
that's what
why
they
did you
wanted to do
back
for their
Jer and saying it was a cancel mob and they were leftist? Why did you back him on that then? Chris?
Mm-hmm.
She's no good answer for that, obviously.
show. And then we went away from Mother's Day weekend. So I'm not going to inconvenience my in-laws, my husband, the baby,
No
2
one's
dogs.
asking
I'm
you
not going
to.
to say, hey everybody, can we cancel our weekend plans?
What are we doing
I
here?
have to
This is irrelevant.
I have to make a video.
But
Okay, then
Camelot
you
and
don't have to do
others-
that, by the way. And then everyone hates you because you're being fucking disingenuous. Yeah, deal with it, bitch. That's the
Camelot
consequence.
wanted you to deal with it the next day. Not on the weekend, like the next day, and you wouldn't do it. Instead, you interviewed a porn star, which was optically fucked for the Christ arguments you were making.
But I don't understand this. Like, I could do whatever. Yeah, me and Ashton can do a fucking
the
stream
whole-
where we watch fucking baseball, and everyone's gonna go, "What are you doing?"
Is the whole weekend canceled to make a 10-minute explanation? Because you could have explained it in 10 minutes. And had you done a pre-recorded video, it probably would have been better, because when you did this live and you saw the chat actively shitting on it, you started making up all sorts of excuses and panicking on the spot and flailing. Okay? Like, this was the worst way to possibly do this.
And address angry people who hate me and will never believe a thing I say anyway.
So wait a minute. If it's just angry people who hate you,
Then
that'll
fuck-
never believe you
then
and will
don't
never
even
be
do
appeased,
this. Don't do this.
then don't do this. If you don't believe that there's any good faith people who are genuinely upset with what you did and it's all just haters and trolls, then don't do this stream. Just don't. What are we doing here?
So that's why I'm here Sunday doing my weekly show and talking about it
okay.
here.
It's begrudgingly.
And
She's
I
bitter
think,
about it. She's condescending to us. This is beneath
think I
her.
pretty much
Our
addressed all the
concerns are beneath
Then
her.
fuck off
She's addressed.
and get
She's
felted.
addressed everything. Yeah, she's addressed everything, and now we can all move on, right?
No.
No, Chrissy. Sorry.
Get felted. That's what happens now.
It's that I've wanted to, that I feel like have been mostly the concerns of many of the people who've been critical of me. And I don't appreciate and when people bring up, oh, Chrissy, you retweeted this tweet about SJW mob tactics. Yeah, I think the whole guilty by association thing is bullshit. I don't.
Okay, so what Friday Night Tights did was bullshit. So you are casting shade on Gary and his decision making and believing it's guilt by association and cancel mob stuff. No, it's not. What happened was you created a massive shitstorm drama that you refused to clear up before Friday Night Tights. So their entire show is going to be taken up by your drama that you created and you caused by either your ignorance and negligence, or let's be honest, your willful choices to sweep to get a job with Jeremy Hambley. Okay.
Mhm.
It's one of those two things. They chose to not fuck over every single person on the panel. It's not all about you. And you were given a fucking timeout from the show to sort this shit out. Sorry, that's not a woke cancel mob. Okay. What Jeremy Hambley tried to do is a woke cancel mob tactic, where he's not just like the woke mob. He's a mafia don. He's a mob boss saying that if we don't do what he says, he'll take our livelihood away. And he's also now being accused by Sydney Watson of blackmail and threatening to go after her and her family. Chrissy? So use your fucking brain.
I don't think that we should be coming for blood on people who are simply friends with someone else.
Who said that this
I
was
don't
blood?
think we should be coming for blood on somebody who had someone on but didn't talk about the things that they wanted you to talk about.
It's so disingenuous. It's so condescending. It's just gaslighting everybody, telling us that what we're concerned about
Here's the
doesn't
thing is,
matter.
If you're all right, Chrissy, let's pretend for a second here she didn't know. Chrissy, if you have on someone who got us banned off of YouTube, I fucking hate you and you deserve everything horrible that happens to you. How about that? How about I don't need an excuse? How about you being friends with someone who's like that, you can go get fucked. How about that?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say.
Right? And then on top of that, it's a lie and she knew and all that stuff.
Right. It's like nobody's allowed. Like, it's this like weird tone policing about like, well, you can't say this or you can't do that. Actually, I fucking can, and you don't get to decide. Let's be real.
So I can't have a friend who. Yeah, you can't without us hating you.
Well,
because we'll hate you no matter what now.
You can have that friend, but it's like, I don't know, if you were friends with like a convicted pedophile, would you be like worried? Like,
or Ralph, Ralph,
you know
who
what
flags
I mean?
everyone and does all this horrible shit, and we're friends with him.
It's
People are mad at
like
us
if you're
too.
friends with somebody who's like convicted of multiple like burglaries and fraud and
Crackhead
scams,
murder.
you know, and we go, well, you shouldn't be friends with that person. Their behavior's fucked. And you're like, well, you can't tell me. Da, da, da. Okay, well, I can say fuck you.
Yeah.
There's transparency for everyone because
they're being so fair.
Like D-Day Cobra said it best. Like
it's very feminine. I was gonna say a lunatic. It's very feminine, like the feminine grace. Because Chrissy would get fucking, you know what?
Also,
on
like
PPP,
Brittany
PPP.
was Chrissy's friend for a long, long time, and Kimberly is clearly Chrissy's friend too.
Yeah,
and they're trying to not crucify her.
Exactly,
they're trying to give her
fair.
ways out of this, where they're pressing her and holding her accountable, but trying to give her ways to get through this. And she just chooses every single time to just be a total disingenuous, lying psychopath. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Chat is the most important part of the stream. That's why we're here. It's what we do it for. So yeah, like, is there a better way to have handled that situation? I completely agree. I also understand being overwhelmed by chat in the moment. And I watch your content. I think you're a great content creator. I think you're coming from a place of truth and logic. I don't think that you're trying to be malicious. Neither do I don't think Chrissy's trying to be malicious, but I definitely don't think you're on here to be any kind of like, you know, just like get little digs in at all. But I do think that maybe there could be some kind of like meet in the middle moment here. And I hope we could get to that. But I do understand how it looks, and appearances are truth, so they say. And that maybe should be addressed. But that's just coming from someone who's like observing.
By the way, she's being super fair right here. She'll bring up the heat here in a bit when Chrissy doesn't figure it out. And Chrissy's face is still like, you bitches are supposed to back me up no matter what.
You know, Chrissy's side of things, and then trying to see Jeremy, he's his asshole. I think we can all agree he's like done the most fucked up shit here. And like, anyway, I don't necessarily, I don't have to go into my whole opinion on that right now.
Jer really is a monster, and he's destroyed the internet.
No, but
Jer's really
he's destroying his friendships, by the way.
He's literally destroying everything.
And he refuses to actually address any of this and believes that he's above being accountable for any of it. It's crazy.
I just hope that like this can be a setting where we can, you know, meet.
No, Chrissy really thought that Brittany was going to sweep for her immediately. And she's pissed because Brittany walked in like, no, hang on.
But how could you possibly think that when Venti has taken the public stances that she's taken over the last month?
Yeah.
Like,
because it's a girl. I've been friends forever, and she'll do anything, and she'll... Okay.
In the middle a little bit.
So why wasn't it a red flag for you when you have two conflicting things? Because you said you were thinking about the Nina thing, you're thinking about the Melanie thing. They're saying conflicting things. She's saying it's nothing burger. Nina's like, Chrissy, this is serious. Why is that not a red flag to look further into?
Yeah.
I mean, I know like Brittany, you're probably wishing like, why didn't you handle this like I would have handled it? And like,
What a bitch thing to say. What an actual cunt. That is
Why didn't you handle this like a reasonable person would?
No, that's mean
really
girl.
is.
Yeah, it's like, well, listen, like I am handling it like a mature, like trying to make like Brittany like look a bit like unhinged. Brittany is completely right and justified and righteous. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm. You know, you're imagining I would handle this correctly, but I'm actually a total psycho, so I handled it like that.
I wish I had your brain. I wish I had your talent for.
I wish I had your brain. What a fucking statement! Retard alert! Retard alert! You wish you had her talent. It's all so passive aggressive and condescending.
I wish I had your weight, but you know, I touch grass and I don't have time to be on the internet. Like, Brittany wasn't born yesterday. You know, she's been stop it.
Talent for deep dives. It's why people love you, Venti. It's why you have a
deep dive.
Like this love
Deep
bombing. By the way,
dive.
this is what she's doing right now is love bombing. This is so manipulative. You're so talented and you're so amazing and you're so smart, Brittany. Now, will you let me off the hook on this and sweep for me? Because I love you.
Okay.
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay. Deep dive. Here we go. Quartering flagged people because he's a pussy. Melanie backed it. She is doubling down, and everyone on the internet hates them. There's your deep dive.
Pay kick for 10 subs.
1 minute. I can explain it in 1 minute. It's not a deep dive. It's literally not a deep dive. It's a one sentence. Listen, if you associate yourself with Quartering or Melanie Mack or anyone defending this, you're felted. Because rightfully so. Because we hate fucking deplatformers. That's it.
Whole chat calling for you is because you're so good at what you do.
Deep dive. They have to do a 10-hour investigation.
You're so good at what you do. Like, this is so transparent. This is so fucking shameful.
Buddy.
And it's why you're fun to watch and you're entertaining.
It's not even like a deep dive. Like I feel like they're trying to make this seem like it's like a fucking 10-hour research study paper we have to do.
Can you remove your tongue from Venti's clit for 2 fucking seconds? Like, I can't hear you with Venti's fucking muff in your mouth. Cunt.
Jesus.
I can't go back and change anything. I can only try to illuminate what was going on with me at the time.
A great point, Cherry.
Right. So I understand you're saying there's your intent there, but obviously like there was a misstep. And when you're saying things like, hey, I'm being bullied into it, and like I'm not apologizing for having Melanie on, it's not that people want you. I mean, maybe some trolls, but like it's not about like you having Melanie on. It's the fact that she was on and then given no pushback as she is essentially co-signing and laughing with Jeremy. You know, she's replying to his tweet about them getting the platform.
Wasn't on.
Well, hold on. So on Twitter, when the Kino Casino got the platform,
it's just a fundamental misunderstanding of what's going on. Like, it's obviously
the last time?
She's just being obtuse. So she's like, well, Jeremy wasn't on, but it's that Melanie has co-signed what Jeremy has done. Yeah. And she's like, well, Jeremy wasn't on. Well, that has nothing to do with this. Neither here nor there.
Mel is as bad as Jeremy. Mel is as bad as Jeremy. That's there.
Oh
There's the sentence. Mel is as bad as Jeremy, if not worse.
Off of YouTube because of Jeremy rallying for that and threatening to use his connections as a channel with 2 million subscribers. He posted a card that had like casino theme on it right after they got banned. It was the #1 trending thing. This is his job. He knows it's happening. He's been honed in on this for weeks at this point.
I'm gonna get mad by the way here in a second.
Going on drunken rampages, deleting stuff. He posts this card to taunt them, and then Melanie replies to it. So things like that are seen as her co-signing it, and she has not, even to this point, spoken up on her friend that, well, he pays her, so people have a problem with that too. And then she's not speaking up on the deplatforming. And so it's not, oh, well, I'm not going to apologize for not having a friend on. It's the fact there's no pushback, and the Kino Casino is not able to go on their YouTube and defend themselves. So that's why people wanted me on. And if you didn't want to have me on, then it should have probably been you that gave some pushback, considering that Nina had.
Trent Johnson said, good morning, boys. I wanted to scream at this stupid whore named Chrissy, and it felt like I was taking crazy pills. It really, like, the gaslighting is crazy.
This is the definition of gaslighting. Like, if you were to go, like, what's gaslighting?
It's about to get really egregious. Yeah. And Venti's going to call out the gaslighting. She will.
Giving you the rundown on stream, and it was enough to have some red flags. And even though it's a mistake on your end, like, there's still, like, mistakes made that should, in my, if it were me, I would apologize, but
I'm not yet.
Yeah, sorry I didn't connect Melanie to Jeremy's
Come on.
Drama.
Well, maybe when the first chatter said, what the fuck? Maybe you should have. Maybe when the 10,000th comment came in?
Realized that what he did was her in some way she was complicit in. Like,
she is.
The tweet you're mentioning, I didn't see it. I'm not like,
you were told
up on everything. I'm not watching everybody's content. The only video that you
were told, and you actually told people, you told Camelot that you wanted her on because the drama and to milk views. But you're lying to Brittany here, and you're trying to make Brittany look crazy here, by the way, by going like, actually, how would have I known that?
Ended up watching.
Brittany has to deal with this shit from this bitch?
Well, it was trending for about 3 weeks.
Okay, that's great. But you know what's also trending is my fucking personal life and the shitstorm that is.
Well, then quit the internet, fucking whore.
Look at Jerry. What the fuck is going on? I didn't sign up for this shit.
Jerry's reactions are fucking Kino.
Is my dad
This is
being
Anna
murdered
Claire
and
Maxon.
other stuff that I
That was
don't
3
wanna
years
get into.
ago. Your dad
So-
was murdered 3 years ago.
Sometimes
have to.
Sometimes your 2-year-old does take precedent over the quartering drama, and I.
So- But apparently not, because you left your child to cry and neglected him, you know? So apparently not. Apparently it does take, like, she can't even pick a lane on this issue.
Yeah, she can't pick a lane.
I wish I
yeah,
could
but you're choosing to work, and your work is to be
There it
free
is.
speech,
My,
and then
my
you
job,
platform.
my
that.
job is to be a mother.
Fuck you.
I streamed
Then quit.
to make diaper money.
You make diaper money. Well, guess
Well,
what?
but
You ain't
that-
making diaper money
but-
anymore.
That's the definition of work. Like,
Hopefully
choosing to
Frank's
be a
doing
pub-
well in his job because you're felted, bitch.
And
you're choosing to be a
again-
public figure in the public space and weigh in on drama and shit.
But
Like,
she's
what are you-
lying.
Yes, she is.
It's like all like and you know what's funny is you and I are arguing on the assumption even if she wasn't lying, she would still be wrong. Even if she was being truthful, she would still be wrong. Therefore, it being a lie is like 10 times crazier.
I already said I dropped the ball. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I
Well,
already said
well,
I-
you said you
I-
were bullied
Yeah.
into it. That's
Yeah, I
the
mean,
thing,
call
Chrissy.
people
I'm trying to
exactly.
point out to you that it feels inconsistent. You're saying, "Yay, hey, I dropped the ball," but hey, I'm also being bullied into it in the hostile chat, and then it feels like
Exactly. Yes. Great point, Brittany. It's like, okay, I dropped the ball, but also I'm apologizing because I have to. Pick a lane.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's both sides of the coin.
victimization, which is what Jeremy's been doing this whole time, which is why he had to delete his Twitter account today and run away.
And I
Well, I think Melanie shrugged off a lot of that chat onto you, and I think you were trying to be a friend, but also like the chat was ambushing her for a reason, and the reaction, like despite the intent, which I've known you long enough to believe that there wasn't a bad intention there, but what the appearance of that was that you were trying to make sure that she didn't have to take the heat, and what that did was pass it off to you, and whether or not she intended for that to happen, we'll live in a world where she wasn't being malicious, but like. I think there's argument for the other end of that.
I actually think Mel is so retarded she doesn't know that she's being malicious.
Yeah, whereas I think Chrissy actually is just a full-blown malicious psychopath.
Yeah,
Just a total manipulative liar. It is crazy.
I actually believe that Mel does believe what she believes. Like, Mel is so low IQ that she believes that quartering's like not bad at all and we're devils and whatever the hell.
Melanie should have known that would have happened for sure.
She knew.
considering all
She knew.
things
Yeah,
considered.
no. I am gonna.
No, Andy, Mel knows. Does she though?
She might, but like she's just
But it's
very
not
dumb.
firing at like a level of like,
Ultimately, what it comes down to is that Melanie is going to defend whoever pays her bills. That's what it really comes down to. This whole thing with Chrissy, like if she doesn't have a backroom deal with Jared to go work for him,
she should.
It's truly twisted. Then it's just like, then I don't even know what to make of this situation.
Like you hope she has a backroom deal, or else it's like, so you burned it down for what? Like just tell Mel, like, listen, I gotta not talk to you for a few months. If that's the case, there better be a backroom deal.
Sit down on that. Melanie would have known
Now, if there is a backroom deal, it's over now.
that drama would have followed her into that.
You think that she would go on still?
I don't think she has any other choice other than to work for Jeremy at this point. Like, I don't really think they're going to bring her back on Friday Night Tights, to be honest. I mean, that's ultimately up to Gary as to whether or not he's going to bring her back and support her. But, like, this is bad, man.
I don't think Jer could even put her back on his show now. It's going to be double hatred.
Why would they? I mean, it's because Chrissy is a woman and she's sympathetic and she's a victim and da-da-da. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Gary views in his heart that Chrissy is a victim, like.
And you say, well, hey, I'm not here to talk about that with Melanie. Well, look how it turned out. And it's a conflict of interest because you're having someone that's helping getting people that me, your co-host, other people. She's co-signing them getting deplatformed. And for all we know, this stream could go down too because of it.
Well,
so
she
it's
was pretending also that like there's no like every mention of
Jerry's face.
Help me. Why am I here?
Help me.
Of him possibly being involved in the flagging.
Could someone send me the cherry like facial expression like chart? Does anyone have that?
Someone asked an important question. Was like, who approached Chrissy to sweep? Was it Mel or was it Jer? It was probably Mel.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Chrissy's not going to show us those DMs, obviously, but they probably reveal the whole sordid scheme.
If anyone has that cherry like facial expression chart, please send it over.
Chrissy theory, you know, like likened to the SJW spreading lies to get people deplatformed. And that was just not the case. He was like openly bragging about how people were gonna feel his wrath, you know, and that's especially if you don't understand that context fully, or if you don't like see that happening in
as the cherry mood meter, you ready?
Oh, here we go. That's very, very Hannah Claire coded. Maybe she's the new Hannah Claire. I'm gonna miss Hannah Claire's wacky faces, dude. Like
I like it's the same two pictures. It's the same two pictures for everything. I'm gonna retweet that. That actually fucking kills me.
Real time.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. She's the Chrissy's point of contention with that is that, well, she didn't know that Melanie was connected with that. But my point of contention with that is that, and it's not about like paying for the sins of friends. Melanie herself did something wrong as a content creator that is supposed to be pro free speech. And by platforming her and her sweeping under the rug and it not being pressed, because you didn't press her on it despite Nina giving you information on him deplatforming. So that's what needs to be acknowledged. And it just feels like it keeps turning into like my toddler, which of course Chrissy is a mom and she should prioritize that. But you know, it comes to a point where it's like, okay, well, you have to pick a lane. If you can do the job, then do the job when you need to press someone about deplatforming, because otherwise it turns into this. And I think that needs to be acknowledged instead of.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. That my job that night, Brittany, was to talk to Melanie about my conversion and her wedding. And Kath.
Well, Gat felt it because she defended flagging.
Oh my God.
Bitch.
Well, that's not what the audience wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And ultimately, you know, the customer.
Have a phone call. Have a phone call. Make it a phone call. Oh, wait. You took Camelot. You wanted her on because the drama to make money. Oh, yeah.
Like stuff. My job that night was not to press her on the quartering because I did not link her with the quartering's drama. If that makes sense.
she also, like, if she didn't say anything about, like, how she thought
your
this
job
was
is
go,
to
I think that's
research, though, especially about the platform.
I think I just explained how I didn't have time to research.
Well,
and I have a lot going on.
Melanie can be disingenuous.
Melanie should have said
Melanie can be disingenuous. We agree she didn't handle it right, but the responsibility isn't all
why,
on
by the way,
only
can
Melanie.
Chrissy not say one word negative about Mel at any point? That maybe Mel didn't handle this perfectly, or maybe Mel fucked her. Like, why can't you just throw Mel under the? Why? Why can't you just fucking snake her? It's because you need her. Because you need Quartering's money.
Is it snaking to be like, you know what? No, you fucked it. Like, you fucked this. You can't defend your boss who's flagging people, bitch. Like, how hard is that? Even, you can stay friends with someone.
This is Chrissy's show, and she had Melanie on. People are super chatting. And then there comes the thing about me joining to give some pushback. Chrissy was open to it, seemingly. And then she said, well, hey, like, Brittany sent me a reply too late, but I don't. And she said in the intro here, too, that by that time, you know, she wants to wrap it up. But I think 40 minutes is more than enough time for if she wanted to have me on.
You're looking at that as a Monday morning quarterback. You can now look at the end of the stream and go, wow, I messaged her and then the show went on for 40 minutes. But
no. But you lied and said that she didn't message you. And that's the problem. Had you just been transparent with everybody and said, listen, I want to wrap the show up pretty soon. I don't think we have time to bring Brittany Venti on, or I'm not comfortable bringing her on because Melanie didn't agree to this. People would have understood that more than you lying and saying you never saw the message. And that's what got you into this situation is the lies.
I didn't know how long the show was going to go on for. I was trying to wrap it up, and then I was like, holy crap.
Well, you're the host.
And then it took that much longer to finish.
You're the host, though.
Of course. I'm just trying to explain to you, like, in your mind, you thought there was enough time to come on. In my mind.
But you still lied.
It was late.
Well, the next time go, listen, I'd love to have Brittany on. Maybe next time. I'm tired. I want to wrap this up. I get there's like a billion ways. There's a million ways that she could have handled this, and she picked the worst.
She chose the worst way.
Literally, out of every way. out of every fucking way.
I was trying to wrap it up. I was not trying to ambush. I was not trying to gotcha. And hold on, let me not ignore the chat because I did that last time.
So now, see, watch
here we
this.
go.
See, here are the cherry picked super chats from her simp brigade. And Chrissy probably got a couple $100 of donations in support to her, maybe $200-300, and the $2,000 was all in support of Venti and calling her out. But watch how she only highlights the ones that are against Brittany Venti and then tries to create this retcon narrative in real time that the entire chat and all the super chats are against Venti. Venti's being dogpiled. Chrissy's actually protecting her and she's a sweetheart. And what Chrissy did was she turned off the chat replay after so nobody could see the actual truth of the situation, that everybody was actually with Brittany Venti and that Chrissy's position was the minority position.
Brittany needs to.
Kentucky
We
Tim,
got
thank you.
Kino Bambino for 5 subs and
go.
fantastic Mr. Knox with a sub as well.
Her own business. Mel Biz is her own. Chrissy's is her own troublemaking middle schooler mentality by both Kim
So
and
childish.
Britt. Friends stand behind each other without pulling knives. Shame.
Oh, okay. Friends always stand behind each other, even when they do shit that's wrong.
Platform retardation.
No,
Yeah.
Real friends call out friends when they're doing wrong, when they're making mistakes. Sorry.
Literally.
On both of you. Thank you, Tim.
Friends make sure that they keep each other not doing immoral things, and
friends hold each other accountable.
Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Cherry.
I Melanie
It's
hasn't
such a
done, for
common sense
example,
type.
and that's why
And
people are mad.
It's like
I appreciate, and I've sent, I talked with Brittany before the stream. I sent Nina a long message. I sent Cam a lot of message saying like, hey, I'm, thank you for essentially being a good friend and calling me out, because if they hadn't done that, I wouldn't have had the perspective and clarity coming into the stream that I have. I really do appreciate that, because, and a true friend does call you out and say, hey, I know you're going through a lot of shit, but this is what people are saying and thinking. So I do appreciate that. Hydra Quill.
And you're free to do whatever you want with the super chat. They're saying to each their own. You're free to do it. of
About how
course,
Friday
but,
Night
like, here's the
Heights
thing.
is in the wrong. Like, this is selectively cherry picked to enforce Chrissy's narrative. Like, it's crazy.
People can also choose to give money or not if they see someone that's for free speech fighting for it, and then they are platforming someone who is supporting that and then not giving pushback when they know that
By
the
the way,
ordering her boss is going after me and your
subs,
co-host.
donations.
And it just feels it feels dishonest. That's why people have
No,
this
I agree,
criticism.
Moose
It's not
Maneuver.
about
I actually hate Chrissy more than anyone else we've ever covered. The thing that bothers me the most is when people play dumb and feign ignorance and gaslight and deny reality and lie and lie and lie and just insult people's intelligence. I can't stand it.
At least Jer is an alcoholic retard who's attacking us and fucking all this stuff. Chrissy's like,
Chrissy is a very dangerous person.
Yeah.
Like, she's a very manipulative, dangerous person that can cause serious harm because of how manipulative she is and her willingness to lie and lie and lie. And she doesn't care who it hurts.
And all her friends are trying to wake her up. People are DMing her, and she's like, it's just crazy amount of lies.
She doesn't want to wake up.
oh, the sins of somebody else or having Melanie on. It's the fact that there was no pushback,
Wolf
and
in
Kino
sheep's
Casino can't
clothing.
even fight back their own battle.
Totally. And
on
I
YouTube.
understand why people wanted the pushback.
Cherry
first time
would
super
never
chatting
do
anyone,
this.
let alone anyone on FNT. Out of all the gay drama on FNT, this is by far the gayest. Chrissy didn't do anything
What
wrong.
do
It's
you
not
mean
your
all the
responsibility
gay
to keep up with
drama on
everyone's brain.
FNT?
Yeah,
There's
what-
like hardly ever any
Because this
drama
is
on
Jer's
FNT.
fucking alt, bro.
Yeah. It may as well be Jeremy Hambley speaking.
Yeah.
right
okay,
now.
okay. Hydric 1611? That's so fake.
We got Felted One says 6 a.m. Let's go. This has been the Super Bowl of content for me. I hope it gets worse. Congrats on the viewership. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
And Ziggy for 2,000 kicks. Cherry needs to be on the Raymond dating game Worski was trying to put together.
Yes.
And Sunbro Brolaire says went to bed and woke up and y'all are still roasting these fools. Can't wait to watch this at work. Keep it up, boys.
Yeah.
And Scrimpin Kick says call her by her name, Chrissy Judas Super Chat Mayor.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wow, crazy. It's like the, my biggest stream before this was with fucking Sargon and Spencer. And this surpassed it. Like, thank you guys. It's so cool. It's so fun.
First of all, yes, it is my responsibility.
By the way, we got N2 Shocker for $50. Congrats on 17,000 viewers. Long time coming, boys. Okay, N2 Shocker. I'll pray for you, buddy. Okay.
1 second. Just plug phones here. Hang on. Let me just. Oh, my back.
drama. Thank you though. Sato.
Well, this isn't brain dead drama. This is about platform. I don't like that dismissal. This is about deplatforming. Like this isn't just brain dead drama. Of course, I know the quartering's brain dead, but
yeah, saying you're literally because it was
Andy Worski and his father, retard friend. What?
And it's not the Kino Casino that's the hill, right? The thing is, it's very easy to defend speech that everybody agrees with, that's popular. The true measure of freedom of speech is if you're willing to defend the speech that's not as popular, that a lot of people disagree with. That's the true marker of supporting freedom of speech. So yes, you have to die on the hill that Kino Casino is allowed to say what they want to say. You have to die on the hill that neo-Nazis are allowed to say what they want to say and that communists are allowed to say what they say. The radical extremes are always the areas where speech gets cracked down on. So yes, Kino Casino is the hill that it does need to be died on. Otherwise, you'll lose your speech as well.
By the way, that's what you read?
the super chats choose to read. But I need to know, is this considered brain dead drama, or is it, hey, like there's a legitimate thing about platforming and not just deplatforming whoever criticizes?
Platforming is not okay. People are allowed to criticize.
Are they though?
You know, it's
because you're crying about people criticizing you.
Is good, or that we should be continuing.
But it feels dismissive when you're reading the super chat and you're like, yeah, well, it is my job
trying
to
get
brain
through
dead
them
drama.
Like I said, I'm not trying to make this the whole show, and I do want to get through these.
Well, welcome to the internet.
I had an agenda. No, like it needs to be dealt with. Well, I actually want to talk about UFOs. Like, who gives a fuck?
Or just let your chat fucking rape you the entire show if you're not going to respond to them.
And I do feel like I went over a lot of this. Chad
Didn't
Wellington.
that guy also refer to it that way?
Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Here's
what he
a
wrote.
negative one.
Chad Wellington. Melanie is the epitome of a snake.
Well, she agreed
Stay
with
away.
it. That's why I'm asking.
Stay away
Yeah, I
from
was just trying to.
She will drag you down. If you really have become a Christian, let Melanie be the example of what a false Christian looks like.
Yes, and Mr. Rock for 10 subs. Let's
10
go.
subs!
Big support
Let's
here.
go. Let's go.
Hour 10 of the show. Hour 10.
Thank you.
Give it up for hour
So I
10.
have a question.
Well, thank God we're doing this here because we were like, do we do a fourth show this week? But I think we're
probably going to end up doing a fourth fucking show
Saturday.
anyway. Cause
Saturday or Sunday.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised with the way shit's going if we have to be live every day of the fucking week. Like,
no promises. No promises. Yeah.
Well,
guys.
I don't think it's actually going to be possible because I'm going to have to sleep for like 10
I need to at least
hours.
sleep. I have to sleep for at least 6.
What would you have done differently? Genuine question. I think people want to know.
If I knew everything today, that if I could go,
how would you have handled it?
There
Because
we
you said
go.
you don't regret having Melanie
That's a
on.
fair
So
question.
what would you have done?
How could you not regret having Melanie on? What?
fair question.
Because she knows that there's this
I
pot
would
of
have
gold
said-
in Jer's simp war chest that's ready for her. In her mind, she's about to become a multi-millionaire and like a partner in coffee brand coffee.
She believes the views.
It's lucrative. No, she really believes
yeah,
that
we
she's going to
watched
be
that
a
clip.
millionaire joining
Yeah.
up with Jer.
Yeah.
Gosh, I would say, do you feel like the fact that you are an employee of Jeremy's?
Yeah, DSP
keeps you
Historical
from
Society.
being,
Sure, we'll get you the real energy.
Or I don't
buddy.
know, do you think it's a conflict of interests? Because knowing that all this drama is going on and he's your boss, do you feel like that keeps you from honestly criticizing or commenting on what's going on?
Well,
I think
obviously.
I would point to the fact that like, hey, like there is money involved here. You're on the payroll. And we see you also not being, calling this out or like, yeah, if I had these tweets of like, here you are supporting it, here you are laughing this off, here you are, do you feel like this reaction has anything to do with the fact that you work for him?
Like you would have said this publicly with her or like in
You're
private?
asking how I would do the interview differently.
I'm asking how you would have did it in general
That's the
differently.
only thing you
Yeah,
would have done differently.
I would have mentioned like, yeah, you're an employee.
Would you
Do think
still
that
have
affects
lied about
your
Brittany?
ability to comment on this?
Yeah. I just my point of contention.
You're an employee, so yeah, you better agree with your boss flagging people. Fuck you.
Here is just I see this is on Twitter for 3 weeks, happening for three weeks. Chrissy, I know you said you're busy, but at the end of the day, you're getting paid for this. It is your job. Being a mom's also your job. And people told you multiple times, and you say, well, I would have done it differently if I knew. But to me, it seems like you did know, especially when you say, for example, you know, hey, like, I can't have you on. I'm busy wrapping. I wanted to wrap this up. I don't want to ambush Melanie. Well, in a way, Melanie like is omitting things, and she's bringing all of the chat stuff with her. So, I mean, it's questionable to call it an ambush, though I could understand.
I saw the Jeremy blackmail from Ricada. You know what's funny? So Ricada said, you know what's funny? When you inquire to hire a specific stripper that a friend really liked for that friend's birthday party, and they try to turn it against you, I wonder if there's proof.
Just drop the proof.
Ricada, drop the proof or shut the fuck up.
He'll never provide any proof.
Honestly,
it's Nick Ricada.
Everybody's like, I'm gonna get you, Ralph. Or I'm gonna get Ralph. It's like,
I mean, Ricada is the biggest liar of all time, like ever. Like, I wouldn't believe anything he said, even if he did provide a screenshot. I would be skeptical of the screenshot's authenticity. In all seriousness, like, I just don't believe anything he says.
Also, why is Ricada against Jeremy right now?
I don't know, because Camelot's gone all in and he's tight with Camelot.
True, and they're cool with each other. Yeah.
Because he fucking sponsored the Camelot mobile or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
But like, you know, normally you just send me the link.
I'm saying the style of having one guest on, which is what I normally do. I have one guest on and I have one conversation with them, and it just goes back and forth like this. And then to suddenly bring on a new guest that was not advertised, that was not part of the plan, that I consider to be like an ambush or like a gotcha.
Why
like,
didn't
surprise!
you say that night? Had you said that, people still would have been critical, but it wouldn't have been as bad as it was. Because what really fucked you was lying about Venti. That's what fucking cooked you completely.
Yeah, that's what like doubled and tripled down. You know what I mean?
And then by the time I saw it, it was too late to bring you on. And even though you're like, well, it's 40 minutes later, I wasn't planning for it to go 40 minutes longer. I know that, you know, after the fact, it looks like, oh, there was plenty of time to have me on. But at that time, I was trying to wrap it up. All right.
Well, I don't appreciate being lied to, and it's like people are here; they want to hear your side of it. But you know, you open saying I'm being bullied, and then it's like there's lies.
Well, I mean,
it comes across as victimization. I want to hear from Chrissy. I'm talking to her.
I'm not trying to say I'm a victim. I'm just trying to.
Then who's bullying you? Like, you should clarify.
I'm just trying to explain what was going on. At this time.
But who bullied you? You said you were bullied into this.
I feel like you are bullying me right now by asking me the same question 10 times in a row.
I feel like the Kino Casino was bullied by being deplatformed by Jeremy, and then Mel getting her to lie on your stream, and then you lying about it.
No, the Kino Casino should get their platform and their show and their channel back.
But that doesn't sound genuine, Chrissy, when you're platforming Mel, who's denying that Quartering even did this.
Ordering?
How does that sound genuine? And then you're lying.
I did not associate Jeremy's fuck ups with Melanie.
Okay, well, that's your fuck up.
But Nina literally told you.
I feel like we've gone over this so many times.
But why am I to believe you if you already were lying about seeing the message in the first place?
Exactly.
So you have to kind of prove what you're saying. I can't assume that you're telling the truth at this point. And I don't think I'm bullying you. I think that you're being fairly pressed based on a free speech platform of hosting someone on here that was anti-free speech. And this isn't right that I get thrown under the bus for it and told that I messaged too late and lied on. You admitted to lying.
You should not be thrown under the bus.
I've helped you for how many years, Chrissy?
Then why did you throw her under the bus?
Good friend and an even better streamer. I don't think that no one should be giving you crap for anything.
The love bombing again.
But you're telling me I'm bullying you, so apparently they should, no?
I'm saying
because I'm asking you questions about you lying, and now I'm the bully.
I think she's just saying she's feeling overwhelmed.
I'm just saying I'm just saying I'm overwhelmed right now, and I didn't expect you to like.
It's not an excuse.
Because I'm upset that you lied, and then you're calling me a bully after. How am I supposed to accept any sort of apology?
What's trending on Twitter today?
Is it Quartering?
Well, Sydney Watson accuses ex-partner Jeremy Hambley of threats and unpaid work. Chrissie Mayr faces backlash for platforming Quartering's calls. Chrissie Mayr accused of lying about scripting questions to Melanie Mack. All three.
I'm sure, though, by Wednesday it'll blown over, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, today it still hasn't blown over, but there's always tomorrow, Jer. By the way, Jer, I'm gonna go live again today, bro.
Anybody at this point.
Imagine being Chrissy, and as the Titanic is about to fully submerge the last piece, you jump off the life raft onto it and just go on.
Oh, there has to go live every day and just get fucking tortured and pressed, man. And there's no one even there to help Jenny and Cora. You think Mel? Yeah, you think Mel is gonna show up today, or is she gonna abandon ship on Tuesday?
Wait, what time is it? Do we just stay up till 2 and watch him live and A-lock him? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm actually dying.
We got dramatic discussion
so
for 10 subs.
Let's just try to.
Will Chrissy be there today on Jared's show to explain it all? I bet you she can figure it out.
What is sleep?
Fuck it. Call me a bully if you want, but you can't call me a
I
liar.
got relapse on coke. Let's do
No
it.
one's calling you a liar.
Is Jared on at 9 a.m. today? Maybe he will be.
Imagine he's on at 9.
Well, there was he put out a video, I think, on Rumble that we forgot to watch, where it was his announcement video of like the new schedule.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was 9 a.m. today that it's going to start.
How
he's
bad?
He's going to be on in 2 hours time.
The first day he's on at 9, we're still live A-logging him for 12, 13 hours in a row.
Job covering
not a single woe buddy of anyone else, by the way.
Everything that's been going on.
Man, iDubbbz is starving out the fucking wilderness, bro. Like,
oh my god, I forgot about him. Is Anissa streaming?
No, she quit.
They should be sending you all of their money. Oh my god, there's so many, you guys. Okay. How's your weekend? This week, apology was brought to you by Coffee. Let's see. Sneed Dave Williams, as a Catholic, will you continue to platform porn stars? Why did you lie about not knowing the drama? Why did you say Jesus supports flagging? I never said Jesus supports flagging.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Why did you lie about not knowing the drama? Like I said before, I knew there was drama. I just didn't think it was something Melanie had to answer for. As a Catholic, will you continue platforming porn stars? That's an interesting question. I think I might change who I have on. But again, Jesus himself associated with sinners. And
no, but he didn't tell them to keep sinning like that, right?
Look at Cherry here. She's got her cross on and she's like,
by the way,
what?
Chrissy, you're not Jesus also. Like, stop.
For people who have never sinned, I would have very few guests.
Come on, there's a difference.
But he also gave pushback.
Exactly.
He did. He was very good at that. Sneed Dave Williams, congrats on getting your own thread. I'll be attending your careers ending tomorrow night on Kick with PPP presiding. Thank you.
Yeah,
the dude having Melanie stream isn't the issue, and stop gaslighting that it ever was. Ignoring, disrespecting, and lying to your chat is the source of all the anger. Thank you, dude. I understand where this is coming from. At the time, I was just overwhelmed by all the insults, and
stop.
It was pretty vile. So it was hard for me to put that aside.
Do you think it's going to get any easier working for Jeremy every day, wiping his ass? Do you think it's going to get easier, Chrissy? Because I assure you, it's only going to get worse. It's not going to stop. Do you get that?
Wait till Wednesday, bud. Wait till Wednesday.
It'll all blow over by Wednesday.
These trolls are insufferable. This obsession these people have with some petty drama between two people is legitimately deranged. You're showing how
deplatforming is not petty drama, and people in the chat.
Thank you. What's her name? Julie again? Oh, sorry, I forgot her name. Oh my god.
So apparently Jared is going live at 9 a.m. and he said it's going to be hard to wake up tomorrow yesterday in his 3-minute update video that I haven't seen yet. So we're only 2 hours away. So those of you now who are still awake, stay strapped, stay locked in.
I need to order some food or something if we're going to do this. I'm fading, bro. I'm actually at the level of like, I'm going to end it all.
By the way, we got Oblivious Icarus for 5,000 kids.
End it all, I mean sleep.
Nothing like a bit of blasphemy to wake me up in the morning. Fucking great show, boys.
Oh my god. I'm gonna end it all.
Right now they're hurting you.
For 50 subs!
Let's go! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Let's go!
Thank you, Ziggy. Thank you.
Wake me up inside.
This is a free speech platform, apparently, so it
Is
shouldn't
it?
be petty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
And,
definitely.
I got breakfast on the
No,
way.
this is like
People are going to
it's-
attribute that to
it's-
Chrissy too, and I just don't think that that's accurate.
You know, I might have to do a whole nother
inside.
stream addressing the super chats. 'Cause this is way more than I
That's what Jared's like saying. Wake me up, wake me
expected or thought. Hi, Cherry.
Imagine, and somebody in
Or-
chat said this. I missed you saying this, whoever it was. I apologize. But they said, imagine running a coffee company and not being able to wake up at 9 a.m. You know, that's truly twisted, isn't it? And we got MRJ Diver for 2,000 kicks. The Monday stream slipping into Tuesday is the best birthday present I could have gotten. Keep felting hand planning in his moons. Make it 24 hours, boys. And Spoon of Doom for 1,000 kicks. The A-logging will continue until morale improves.
Mhm. I don't think morale is going to be improving for a while, dude.
Do you think Mel is showing up at 9 a.m. today?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure.
There's no chance. I don't even think he's going to go live today. I think he's going to call in sick.
I think this is,
I don't think he has any other option. Like, is he really going to answer the bell again today? Like, I ain't heard no bell, bish. Maybe you should. Take a knee, bro. Take a fucking 8 count, buddy. Like, shit's fucked.
Oh my god.
Way more than I expected or thought. Hi, Cherry. I feel like are you feeling? Again, I'm not forcing anyone to send me
Render
money.
house real for
Please don't
5
feel-
subs. Okay, but like the thing is, Chrissy, if people don't send super chats in, then their side of things doesn't get heard, and then you're able to more effectively sweep. So there is a pressure on people to donate, even if they don't fucking like you.
So, like,
Vestro
you
97
could
just
willingly
subscribe.
send money
Thank
or not.
you.
Stop it.
Again,
We got moms
people
watch
can listen to
Kino
this show.
Casino. My toddler just yelled "Let's go" from the back seat. I sure hope that's not the case.
I hope it is.
I sure hope you're not letting your toddler watch this fucking
Please.
show.
No,
Stop it.
You should grow up on Kino Casino. We're gonna watch this
no,
fucking
you should not.
this woke trans
Holy-
gay agenda fucking kid show shit that teaches people that whites are
my.
bad and blacks are the only ones who should be worshipped.
That's right. That's right, buddy.
Sorry, I'm delusional.
For free.
These damn woke leftists brainwashing the children.
Yeah, you know,
Motherfuckers.
fucking yeah.
If someone were to eat
Right, and they
this,
can also
then
have
forget
pushback
that
as
person.
well.
Yeah, that's
Oh, but by the way, we're the woke mob, right? Like we're the woke.
Oh yeah. Oh
why
yeah.
you're here, Brittany. Cherry, how was your week?
Yeah, but I'm being called a bully for it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
apparent like
I think she
asking
said she
pretty
felt
fair questions.
bullied.
I've been more than fair. She said she felt like I'm bullying her, and she's calling
she
people
did say she
SJWs
felt
for
bullied.
giving pushback.
Well,
I do think that is.
Look at this guy right here. My 7-year-old son says, "Whoa, buddy."
Whoa, buddy. That's a fucking whoa, buddy.
Disingenuous.
Holy.
The SJW thing, and I mentioned this. I commented on that thread. To the insinuation there being like DJ Cobra, Kino Casino, all them are just SJWs. Like no, like this is like Jeremy's like bragging about fucking with people's livelihood for
calling us. I can't get over it. Calling us SJWs is the funniest thing.
Isn't
like
it?
It's like what's that from Dodgeball?
I've been called. Yeah, I've been called a
shit.
lot of things, but I don't think I've ever been called an SJW.
You know, this one right here, right?
Yes, no, I'm being told that Average
Yeah.
Joe's does not
Where is it?
forfeiting the championship match.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
bringing up drama when like so much of his channel is drama. And unfortunately, Chrissy, like you're being sucked into that tornado right now, and a lot of the stuff just didn't look good.
She didn't
And
get sucked in.
and I do think that like
You
know, like I said to you before,
that's
like
the way
here
it is. She didn't get sucked into the tornado. She willingly jumped into the tornado to get the money. That was like, you ever see those machines where it's like the cash
You have to
is
catch.
like
You have to
floating,
catch it.
and you have to catch it? That's
Yeah.
Chrissy. She stepped into the cash vortex to try and grab as much loot as she could.
Except it ended up being a trap. It was like a hole that opened from a trap door, and she fell through.
Oh, fuck. And then we got
you're-
Johnny Junkers cum filled ass for a sub. Bestro for 500 felted says Pissy is an unsufferable bish, suffer bish. Oh my god.
Genuinely good person, but like there is stuff that probably should get talked about, and if the chat wants to talk about it, we can. And I think it's better to just like go through it and get it like like people want to feel acknowledged. And I agree with, like I said in the beginning with DJ Cobra, like the chat is the important part of this. And Brittany, like I would feel some kind of way too, because you were personally targeted by this, so it makes sense that like you want to push back. But yeah, I would say just like as kind of a side observer and somewhat of a contributor right now, like just acknowledge. We'll just go through
Star
it.
Wars
You guys can talk
girls
about it.
here.
I'll comment in whenever. But everybody here's got a right to how they feel, regardless of the intention behind it, because the results were very much, what we're dealing with, not the intent. So, I just think that has to be something that happens.
This is the most important super
We
chat
got
of the night.
simple-minded Hobbit for 1,000 kicks. Good morning, y'all. Suffer Jay, suffer Chrissy. I don't think so. DSP Historical Society, sure. I don't think we're gonna make it till 11 in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't. Even I'm kind of struggling to keep it going at this point. But we're trying. We're trying out here. What do we got? Another half hour. We got another half hour of raw footage.
Yeah, 18. About.
What's up, Anna? There are over 5K people watching. Can everyone please wish Cherry her first happy Mother's Day?
No, he's going on at 9 a.m., right? But the thing is, if he goes on at 9 and he goes till 11, we have to be here till 11.
Listen,
so it's
if he sees us live, he's not going live. Okay, that's the
we got
truth.
rare tricks for 5,000 kicks. As Chrissy
Thank
wants
you.
the 30 pieces of silver from Fat Jer. She's cursed. Put her up on the cross.
Yep.
Grem Patalkin. Look, Star Wars girl has a wrench. Was she one of the mods banning people in chat? You know what? I don't think she was.
125% not. Okay.
Congratulations.
All the Mother's Day.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know a lot about this, so I just don't really want to comment on it because I just don't really know. All I know is I stopped watching the quartering years ago.
Yeah, I have my own beef with the quartering. He's like a very sketchy person.
I think when you first get into right-wing politics, Jeremy is there along the way, and then usually by the end of it, he's not there anymore. So.
Okay, wait. I missed the Cherry line.
Listen to this. Cherry. That was the most
I think when you
based shit I'd ever heard in my
It's
fucking
so funny
life.
because it's like an hour and 20 minutes went by with nothing. Not even a hello.
She summed the entire thing up just like that.
Instant.
He's like a very sketchy person.
I think when you first get into right-wing politics, Jeremy is there along the way, and then usually by the end of it, he's not there anymore. So that's all I really know about
Yeah, nobody
this.
watches him. That's why this thing has been a big deal because literally people are just finding stuff now.
No one watches him. So now we're all like, what has he been up to?
Yes, let's go.
You know the best part? There was an actual positive to him not being like, no one putting him under the microscope for this many years. He's had 10 years to fuck up that when we caught him, it's like it's not like he learned 5 years ago and it stopped.
No. Well, and also he's never been through this before, so he doesn't know how to deal with it properly. And he just keeps making awful mistakes.
You think that he would learn.
Now that they're digging because literally like who was a quartering fan. But yeah, I don't I just
Klein Overdrive says a wise erstwhile youth preacher once said, make hay while the sun shineth. and we've got tactical flatulence. Says Jer said he wasn't going to 9 a.m. until next week. Well, I have to watch this 3-minute clip to find out the truth, don't I?
Yeah.
People are telling me different things.
I want to say, like, overall, I just don't think that this should be equated to, like, hey, I need to attend my kid, therefore I can't keep track of stuff that's relevant to platforming in my job and stuff. It doesn't mean, therefore, Chrissy has to neglect her kid. And I don't think it's being unfair to say these things or ask questions or have criticisms about what went down. Because I thought, like, what is the point of the stream otherwise? What is the point?
I just think something's being lost in translation because I think she's obviously overwhelmed.
I'm asking Chrissy, what's the point of the stream?
The point of the stream was for me to go through the concerns that I feel like were voiced over the past few days and to clarify where I'm at in my personal life, to give that context for people, to let people know I'm not paid by Jeremy. It was a one-time
It's obviously
event.
about the money.
I wanted to.
It's about, even if it's not like he paid her like directly, it's like, it's the clout. It's the clout.
Acknowledge I'm not the streamer or person that I was 2 years ago. I am not terminally online.
retire then.
Unfortunately, I'm
You are
sleep deprived.
terminally
My
online,
content is
sure.
so different.
I'm not terminally online. You don't have to be terminally online to know what happened.
I'm doing mostly stuff
He is
that
terminally
doesn't
online.
require a ton of research up front. Like I figured talking to Melanie about my
But that
conversion.
doesn't really
in her
sound like an
wedding.
apology. It
Come on.
sounds like an
Cat
explanation.
pie, we
You
see
asked me a
that.
question, then you interrupt me. That's not fair.
Patty P.
I do more streams. that
It's an
don't require-
explanation, though. It's the same thing you already said.
Cynthia, do you,
Peace out,
are you here to
I'm
interrupt me or
impressed.
do you want to listen?
I have lag. No, there's lag. That's why.
Because
Fuck
until
up.
otherwise, like, I'm going to go with what he said because you are a known liar based on all of this. So,
But Nina told you otherwise twice.
And Melanie told me it was not a big deal in a nothing burger.
Why would you believe Melanie? I wouldn't believe Melanie if the fucking she told me the sky was blue. I'd be like, okay, it's green then today.
Yeah, and that's a red flag, which means you should look into it. And
Yes.
also, again, you lied to me. So yes, I do expect an
I
apology for
don't
you
have
lying
your
on me.
brain.
You
I
bitch.
don't
So
think like you. I am not inside your head with you. You are not inside
You don't
my
need my
head with
brain.
me.
What?
It seems
You lied.
this is crazy.
seems like you're mad at me because I didn't do what you would have done.
You mean the right thing?
Okay,
Like,
so
you tell
this
the truth?
pretty much clarifies that this is about what I would do and not what was right to do.
It
So
seems
lying
like
to me
you're
was right to
upset.
do.
It seems like you're upset
What a
because I didn't
rapening
handle
from
this.
How did you
Vegas.
tell?
Holy
She
shit.
seems upset because she feels like she was lied to. I think that's and like I said, I don't think the intention matches up, but like that doesn't mean that the result wasn't the same. So while, like I said, I feel like there does have to be some meeting in the middle here, and part of that is like Chrissy, maybe you acknowledging that even if that wasn't your intention, and that you really were trying to wrap up the stream, which again I don't think is a lie. I think that the extra time and all that other stuff, it does add up, and I think that she has a right to feel that way.
Yeah,
so
Clark, I
again,
would have
like
crashed
Yeah,
out
I'm
too.
sorry, Ben.
I don't know how Brittany had the patience for this shit because I would have just started screaming, you know, like, holy.
Yeah.
If you felt like you were going to come on and then you didn't, like you were all hyped to come on and then
If
you
I
didn't
felt
come.
like?
I'm sorry that you were hyped to come on and then you didn't come on. Like you were
But
probably
it
all
wasn't just the hyped Chrissy. It's the fact that you're like, okay, hey, I'm checking my text for her. I'll let her on. And both of
Right,
you seemed
and I
like you were
wasn't
fine with having me on. And then
I
you
wasn't-
lied.
No, how would you know that Melanie was okay with having me on? You weren't speaking with her.
Well, because on the stream, she was nodding her head and smiling and acting
Not
like she was okay.
Not
with
in
it.
her head. You think she was okay? She didn't know that you had.
And you could have said she
One
wasn't.
Nux guy says you guys have got to be the most dedicated streamers ever. Well, there are people out there who've done the 24-hour, you know, like so. But
the 24 hour
24
ends
hour
up being shit after halfway through.
it's shit because there's no energy. Like
Yeah.
you can really, you know, do 10, maybe 12 hours,
Yeah.
and then it's fucking done.
Well, a 24-hour stream, half
I'm
of it is like you're just watching like Channel Awesome movies and shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, and you're just sitting there in silence, just watching shit and like trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like,
Which you benefit
didn't-
from being free
I
speech.
did not associate her with the quarterings, sins, and horrible things that he's been doing.
You were
And I feel
told
like that point is not
and
landing.
but you also replied to her on April 9th asking her about it. Nina brought it up to you multiple times. So this comes across as feigning ignorance. Like just
Yes.
it would be smarter to just say, hey, like
'Cause it
as long
doesn't
as you
come
feel this way,
across as
hey,
that.
like
It
I
is
messed
that.
up. That's
Like,
accountability. I'm sorry I messed up. But it's instead
Yeah,
like
I got
this like
conflicting
explanation and
messages.
sweeping under the
I
rug.
got conflicting messages
Oh
about
yeah,
the
I'm
severity
sure you fucking
and
did.
the truth behind the situation.
Shut the fuck
Plus,
up.
I was also confused by seeing
Imagine
tweets
lying for this long.
that involved like he's a cuck, he's
Well,
a
it's
cuck.
the
and
whole
I- so my-
foreshadowing from the beginning with the Nina Infinity stream where she talks about how exhausting it is to maintain a lie like that. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Like it all fits together so perfectly. It's almost scripted.
my overall feeling was like, okay, there's drama, but this doesn't have anything to do with Melanie. So I put it aside to focus on what I wanted to talk about Melanie with.
Ed?
Do you see that that's conflicting?
Go
though?
ahead.
That she's
Okay,
sweeping
sure.
for Jeremy and paid by him. Do you see?
Of
Because the
course,
whole
of
point of the
course,
stream
of
isn't to
course.
acknowledge that.
I mean, when you asked her what she would have asked, she's the first thing she said was like, "Do you think the question she would have asked is like, do you think that working for him
Thank
means
you
that you have a
guys
conflict of
so
interest when it comes to
much.
calling out his bullshit?" So like, it's not as if, and you know, like we can all play hindsight with that, like would she, wouldn't she, whatever. But like that was her answer when you asked that question.
And again, there's going to be people who anything I say is never going to be good enough.
Yep.
And there's people that are so angry that they can't process what I'm saying. And there's going to be people that
We can't process what you're saying. We process all your lies.
Yeah, we see through you. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Hang on, what's
my
this?
raging rhino for a gifted sub.
We'll do that nerd-erotic thing on Wednesday, right? That's actually
There's no way, and I'm gonna be real.
I'm actually done, guys. I'm actually done. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can't do it.
Like,